to places, found interesting faces, whether young or old, no one left out in the cold. Take a long look around in places of renown, no one would wear a frown. And everybody got on down, sang a song or played along. The people that we meet came right up off the street. With a song and a dance, we gave everyone a chance. Yeah, we gave everyone a chance.
I'll see you when you get there, if you ever get there. See you when you get there. I'll see you when you get there, if you ever get there. See you when you get there.
We'll see you when you get there, meet you when you get there. We really care and want to share some time with you. We'll meet you and greet you. We don't want to compete, we're like a team. Sometimes a dream come true. Everybody gets a chance to do what they really want to do. Yeah, what they really want to do.
Thank you very much. All right, how's it going? Welcome to the new look. See you next Tuesday. There's a green screen back there. I'm poorly lit, poorly keyed. This is what it's going to look like now until Sam does an animated background because I don't know how. How are you doing? Good to see you. All right at the back. How's it going? All right. I did, look at the setup, right? I can fuck about with it. I can make it all shit. I can do that. Touch of a button. Isn't modern technology incredible? Nice to see you, Megan. Merry Midnight, all right. Donna, all right. Infizzle, all right. Morgan, all right. Bestie Battalion, all right. Emo Punk, all right. Steven Scodes, all right. Michael's, all right. Pacifist Kratos, don't know, all right. Pretzels, all right. Toad, hi. Splash Sword, all right. Jake Bradley, all right. The Twed, all right. Craig, all right, it's good to see you all. Yeah, so I'm set up now properly in my house. I've got the box room converted into this. It's nothing especially. You've probably seen this before. That's all it is. Isn't that amazing though? Isn't that amazing? That man, I owe a big thank you to Ace Trainer Liam in the chat right now. For helping me sort out the stream yesterday. Stuck with me for about an hour as I was confused about what hole to put it in. Sex. I couldn't figure. I didn't put it in a USB 3 thing. Anyway, it's all done now. I'll put that back down. That was a waste of time. That's all. I shouldn't have bought a green chair. That was stupid as well. But look at that. Look at that. You can't tell when I'm sat in it. It's all good. The dog's back there. He'll be making an appearance at some point, I'm sure. So tonight we're going to do, even though I said I don't want to burn through all the Rogue Traders super quick, that's exactly what I'm doing tonight. So we're going to watch like 3 or 4 episodes. It's not going to be a long one tonight because I know people are going to want to watch the football at 8 as well. So it's going to be a bit of a quickie. Just a quickie, cunt. So I'm going to watch a few of them. The reason I'm doing this is because I've got a mate, right, who works at the Beeb, and they've promised me that they can probably sort me out. They've promised me that they can probably. They think that they can get me a load of old Rogue Traders episodes, and if that happens, and there's fucking loads of the things as well, if that happens, then I'll just stick them all unlisted on my YouTube channel, and we can get through them all at our own pace. So we'll just burn through the ones that are on YouTube tonight, I guess. Thank you very, very much. I can see the Streamlabs thing going crazy. Thank you ever so much. Cheers for all the subs, the resubs. It's been a little while, hasn't it? I've done the odd news video and all that, but this is the first proper stream I've done since I was sat in a bathtub, kiddie swimming pool full of beans and pickled onions and off milk and curry sauce. Not a very pleasant 24-hour period. That is truly it for me. But thank you very much if you watched that as well. Cheers for being here today. I'm going to start getting through them already. Do I sound all right? Do I look? I know I look all right. The lighting's way nicer. I look great. Is the sound all good? But yeah, thank you very, very much. Cheers. Stephen Scodes in early. Adam, so lovely to see you. How are you? I'm good, mate. I'm good. I've had a bit of a shit mental health day, to be honest. I've been working from bed pretty much all day. The only time that I've emerged from my room is to do those news videos. So I've just been on the laptop catching up with shit. But things are all white, as Michael Barrymore would say. I watched that Barrymore documentary again, because the first time I watched it, I was a bit drunk, I think, and I watched it again, and I was like, oh man, it's a hell of a watch. It's on, I think it was on Dailymotion or Vimeo. If you've got a spare hour and a half, I'd fully recommend it. It's not going to stop me saying all white or anything like that, but goodness me, it's pretty emotional stuff. How are you? I'm good. Stephen, I hope you're well too, mate. I'm so excited to be able to watch your stream today. Oh yeah, you're not at work. Awesome. I hope you had a good weekend. It's always lovely seeing you. Big love to you, my friend. Thank you very, very much. Cheers. Thank you. The camera quality is class. Can see your grey hairs. Well, the thing is, right? Cheers again, Stephen. The thing is, this is making me look ginger. I don't really know what's up. If I add... I'm gonna be fucking about with this so much. I'm absolutely obsessed with this. USB video device, custom. Why is that not working now? 1920. Do you hear that? Do you hear that fucking mechanical keyboard going off? Well, that's not worked either. Anyway, if you could... It's made me look very, very ginger because of the keying. But maybe I am just ginger. But there's no fucking greys there. I don't want you talking. There's a few greens around the edges. Yeah, thank you very much. Alex Takeover. Hello, Adam. Nice to see you. Hope everything's fine. All good, my friend. Thank you very much. Tomorrow we have the grand opening of our brand new supermarket, and I'm pretty nervous. Thanks for distracting me with some lovely Rogue Traders. Well, I hope it goes well for you tomorrow. It's really nice to see you as always, Alex. And good luck for tomorrow. I'm sure it'll all be fine. Worrying doesn't help anything. That's something that I always try and concentrate on. Things aren't going to get any better if you worried. Things are just going to play out how they would have done anyway. So there's no point. There's just cast it from your minds and you will be absolutely grand. Tatonka is my boy, or white to you. Thank you very much for 14 months. Dark Blue. Hey Adam, thanks for Hell in the Smell Entertainment. You're welcome. Did the Uber driver say anything to you? Yeah, well, initially the Uber driver said stuff to me, and then the Uber driver went very quiet, took the windows down, and didn't say anything until I got out the car. My rating, I don't believe, has changed. My phone's not to hand, but yeah, it was a really fucking uncomfortable journey because he started out and he was super like fucking jovial and really, really wanted to chat. Did the curry sauce stain your skin at all? Oscar, it didn't stain my skin, but I didn't get home that day until about 5 o'clock, right? Just because I was exhausted. I had to sit down for an hour because I hadn't been sitting down enough. No, I had to chill out for a bit, and then I couldn't get an Uber home. That took about 45 minutes. And then, yeah, when I got home, I was so exhausted that I thought, you know what, if I have a shower now, there's a chance that I'm gonna like pass out in the tub. And so I thought, you know what, fuck it, I'm so tired, I need some sleep. I just got into bed, all covered in shit still. Like, I'd washed it off as best I could in the office, but what you couldn't tell on camera really was how greasy all that shit was and how much it stuck to my legs. And it went all down the waders. Most of my clothes just got thrown away. It was an awkward Uber journey back. My bed was full of curry. And then I woke up like 2 hours later to loads of unread messages on Slack, which is like how we talk at work, internal instant messaging thing. And so there was loads of shit to do as well. So yeah, that's very much it. But thank you very much for asking. Merry midnight. Hi, leader. A Rogue Trader special, a Rouge Traders special, as you put it there. You spoil us. Is your bean-free week being good? It's been alright. I've just been catching up on shit around the house. There's it's quite I don't want to say a judgmental little cul-de-sac. It's a nice little cul-de-sac. Everybody's very house proud, and everybody else's front gardens look amazing, right? And mine, there's weeds growing everywhere. In fact, the first thing when I moved in, with the bloke next door was like, "Do you want to borrow my my mower so you can do the front lawn?" I was like, "Oh, okay, right." He's lovely, and he did lend me his mower. He's really, really nice. But I don't want to be the one with the fucking horrible. So the weekend I did a lot of that, sorting out the front garden, and just various other bits. There's still a lot of work that needs doing. I thought I was going to be done in like 6 weeks. I still don't have a sofa. Which is, I think, why I'm spending so much time in bed, because I've got nowhere else to sit at the moment. I can sit in this chair, and I've been doing that. I've played a few PC games after I stopped streaming, doing the test stream last night. What am I blabbing on about? I don't know what I'm talking about. Vile, show your ass, sexy boy. I can't do that. You know I'm not allowed to do that. But thank you very much for the resub. Remember, if you want to subscribe or resub, you can do it for free with Amazon Prime Gaming. Just hit the subscribe button. It'll talk you through it. There'll be a link right in the chat there. I'm sure. There you go. Look at Stephen straight in there. Thank you very much, Stephen. So yeah, if you want to do that, feel free. It doesn't cost you anything. Gives us a couple of quid. If not, it's your life. It's your prime. Michaels, 12 months, Adam. Oh, thank you very much. 12 months. Much appreciated. Do you love me now, leader? No. Seriously, thank you for all the laughs and the mental time. I'm happy to tune into your streams. Thank you, Adam. Much love to you and Mr. Happy. Well, it's a very nice message, so I do love you. All right, there you go. Thank you very much. Michaels, thank you so much for 12 months. Scodes, get the cunt excited. I am. So happy to see you, Adam. I'm very happy to see you as well, Stephen. Thank you very, very much for your continued support. A Real Affinity resub in there. 9 months. Thank you very much. A Gajuatu. Evening, Adam. Hope you're well. Thank you for Hell in a Smell 4. I know it was grim for you, but the 16 hours I watched really helped me mentally, as it gave me something to really enjoy. Well, that's good. That's awesome. Yeah, no, that makes it worth it, doesn't it? Thanks to all involved. Yeah, thanks to the guys for setting that up. I say the guys. I believe Andrew was the mastermind behind that, as we saw at the end. But no, it was really, really. It was an experience. It was by far the toughest one yet. I cannot. Every other year's been difficult, but you look at the difference between year one, and it was probably like our biggest, certainly our longest punishment ever, but one of our biggest punishments ever. It was me there in a room with a fish. Was there some dog food that year? I can't remember. I think there was dog food as well. But it was a fish, and I had to put the fish on my head. And then a year later, octopus. A year on from that, and then I'm in there with a fucking paddling pool full of shite. And then I'm submerged in really, really smelly foods. It's gone a bit much, hasn't it, I think? But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I saw somebody had put on a highlights video, and I was like, there weren't any highlights. There was nothing. I think the one highlight was probably a pickled onion hitting me in the dick. But he managed to stretch it out for an hour, so good job to him. Oliver B. Webb, evening Treacle, hope you're well. Fully recovered from Hell in a Smell. You were an absolute superstar once again. Thank you very much. Fingers crossed for the new setup working seamlessly tonight. Big love to all in the chat, but most importantly, thoughts with Terry Funk. Yeah, man, that news is fucking heartbreaking. Seriously, seriously heartbreaking. So yeah, thoughts with Terry for sure. What's going on here? Steam Remote Play. Laptop is no longer available. This is the first time I've done a proper long stream on this. I'm going to be going for a couple of hours tonight, I guess. So hopefully this all holds out. The internet I managed to sort with these fancy boxes that you plug in all over the house. It's like a signal repeater, I guess. But I've fucked around with them loads. And now up here I can do like... download speed is like 12 megabytes per second. Upload... 6 megabytes at the moment easily, and so hopefully it'll all work. I haven't had it drop out yet, but we'll see. Touch wood. Big love to all in the chat, but most importantly, thoughts of Terry Funk. Enjoy the stream, you bunch of cunts. Thank you very much. Oliver. Joel, all white. Pachiti, how you been? I see what you did there, spelling it bean as in B-E-A-N. Can't wait for this Matt All White special. You're going to be getting a lot of Matt All White. You're going to be getting a fair bit of Dan Pentiado also. Himmelfarb, thank you very much for the resub. 8 months there. Jacko Thoughts, thank you very much for the resub. A whole year. Thank you very much, Jacko. Donna, thank you for the resub. 16 months. Well done on Hell in a Smell. It looked awful, but that's what you get for being mean to Andrew. All right. However, you'll always be our leader, you absolute legend. Thank you very much, Donna. Lovely to see you as always. Chup Safari evening, Adam. Good to see you still alive post Hell in a Smell. Just about. I've really struggled. Sorry, it's very tangential already. I've really struggled getting back into the swing of things, more so than normal. My sleep's still absolutely fucked. I'm only getting about 4 hours a night at the moment. We'll get there. Michaels, what a fancy setup. Enjoy your evening. Fuckstick. Thank you very much, Michaels. It is, isn't it, a fancy setup? There are wires everywhere. Best intentions in mind. I really tried to, sort it all out and do, what's the word, cable management? They're a big, there's a subreddit for it and stuff. It's a community of, well, let's face it, fucking losers. But I tried to do that with cable ties and everything, and I can't do it. It's just it's spaghetti junction down there, but you can't see that, so it's all right. Sko Des looking sexy there, buddy. Loving the new setup. Thank you very much, Stephen. You're looking sexy too. Zach Barnes, thank you very much for the resub. 12 months, much appreciated. JK Jigs, all right, Tree Cole. This is my last time watching from Dubai. Next week I'll be watching from hotel quarantine. I can't wait. Is that 2 weeks in there, I assume? Well, I hope there's enough stuff to do in there. I hope the internet's decent and stuff so you can keep entertained. Emo Punk, thank you very much for 16 months. 16 months of this crazy stuff. Loved every moment. And oh God, there's been so many moments. From me accidentally showing a pair of tits to me calling people nonsense. It's all happening here on See You Next Tuesday. Power Surge Gaming, thank you very much for 9 months. Jamie Young RFC says cunt. And he's resubbed there for 2 months. Thank you very much, cunt. Alpine Escape, wonder which show is going to be the most fun tonight. My money's on Rogue Traders, personally. I'll probably get distracted and do fucking GeoGuessr or something like that. The good thing about this PC, and I'm so behind on the donations, thank you very much. Really do appreciate it. And I will get there, but you're probably going to be here for another 15-20 minutes before I actually get going. But it's been a while since I've done one of these, so that's okay. Thank you again. The good thing about this PC is it'll play fucking anything. I've been playing some really graphically intense games, CPU intensive games. What's the word? Some good games, right? Some really fucking pretty games, and it's handling everything. It's silent. I'm buzzing about it. I put it on my credit card. Nick Gage, 4 months, and it's the first cunt back after stinky times. Honestly, it feels like a lot longer than... Well, it was last week, wasn't it? It was a day and a week ago. Fucking hell, that time, it's flown by. Nick Gage, thank you very much. Ask Mike, 5 months. Thanks for keeping us going. Thank you for keeping us going, more like. Thank you very much. Ask Mike. Steve, the average gamer, thank you very much for 11 months. Almost a year of this shit. Wouldn't change a thing. I am just me. Thank you very much. I'm confused. Do we like Andrew again? You are being really nice to him in the news videos. Or is it just you being the bigger person? Literally, I am the bigger person by fucking about 4 foot. No, that's not. He's not even that small. Not to break kayfabe too much, but the storyline's sort of over now, and I really like Andrew because Andrew's a very nice guy. So Andrew will go on to bigger and better things, I'm sure. But he's a great guy. So all my love to Andrew. He's probably in the chat right now. Is he there? He's not, because he's hungover. He was. I don't. He said to me yesterday, and I don't know whether to believe this, right? But he said that he had 2 glasses of Frangelico. But when because I came back in the office, I was in quite late last night, and then he finished his stream, and like half an hour later, he was still in there. I was like, oh, I wonder what he's doing. I'll just go and check in on him, say hello. He was in there, and he was was pretty pissed, you know. He managed it on 2 glasses of Frangelico, and he was a bit fragile today. I don't know if you saw in the news videos, but he was feeling little bit wonky. Hey, Gadua, lovely box room, madam. Give us a tour of the rest of the house. Are we officially naming the dog tonight? Maybe when the dog's a bit more prominent. We'll do it on a different stream. I don't think we'll do it tonight. I can't give you a tour of the house because I'm all cabled in here. There's nothing interesting to see, and it's a mess at the moment. There's still boxes and stuff. I'm still not fully unpacked. There's still about 3 or 4. There's one in the cupboard, and then there are a couple of boxes. I thought I'd done it a lot more than I had, but then I looked around. Billy Gibbs, thank you very much. My favourite of the Bee Gees. Gifting a sub to Charlie Finton. Jorge, the new setup looks great, Adam. Best part about it is that Andrew cannot lock you in the office. A show I'd recommend for Tuesdays is Keys to the VIP. It's a great show to make fun of. Premise, the game involved 2 self-proclaimed players competing against each other to pick up women in a real bar. Okay, I've got a new list here. because my other list is in the office. I will add it to the new list. Thank you very much. Clapped, hello, Pachiti. I've honestly been having a few weeks, so you better, I assume a rough few weeks, so you better be able to cheer me up. So tell me this, Master of Love Pachiti. How do you deal with rejection? Asking for a friend, definitely. Oh, I'm sorry, mate. Honestly, I don't know why, but I prefer the doors to the screen. Yeah, the screen, I agree, actually. I agree, but it is a boring view back there. Well, I'm going to be small very soon anyway. How do you deal with rejection? I've never been rejected, mate. Have you seen me? Jesus Christ. He says, holding back the tears. How do you deal with rejection? I don't know, without fucking cliches, right? Plenty more fish in the sea and all that. But there actually are, you know. There are, 7 billion or something? 6 billion, 7 billion people on the planet. And you'll find someone. You'll find someone. Actually, I've seen the state of some of you, and I don't want to get sued just in case that's not true. So you might find someone if you can find somebody equally, repugnant. But good luck. Good luck with that. Clapped. Much appreciated. Cheers for the 14 months. I think I managed that. Kieran Older or Kieran Older, I'm not sure, but thank you very much, Kira or Kieran. Evening, Adam. How are you? I'm good. Thanks for asking. Cheers for 10 months. Hope you're well too. Spud, thank you very much for 5 months. Moddable Milk. What did the Uber driver say? Not much after he maybe spoke for about 30 seconds, then I think the smell hit him. Thank you very much for 12 months there. DJ Professor, thank you very much for 11 months. Pachiti Mania for life, thank you very much. Patrick, 9 months, not in a row. Having a kid, I'm not paying for it. All right. All right, Patrick, nice to see you as always. Mike, all right, Adam. Alas, it didn't work out with Bumble Girl from the other week. Oh, shit, but I did get an offer accepted on a house over the weekend. That's more important. So now it's going to be months of misery until I can move in, which is basically the same as a girlfriend, right? Exactly. That's the right mentality. Gregors, nearly a full year of watching and supporting you legends. You really do help through people through a shit time, and it means a lot, so keep up the great work. Thank you very much. Cheers. Thank you very much, Greg. That's really kind of you. Thank you for 11 months. Alex, hello, Adam. Incredible setup. 10 out of 10, and you're a 10 out of 10 as well. Oh, fucking hell. Look at all you nice people. Thank you, Alex. Tell you what, I'm fucking toasty in here, and I can't even open the window because it's facing out into the neighbour's garden, and they will hear me scream the word cunt. Benjamin... Hi, Adam. How's one of my favourite cultatholic peeps? Your mic is all good for me. Thank you very much. Cheers. I don't know how one of your favourite cultatholic peeps is. You'll have to ask them. But your favourite is doing fine. Thanks for asking. Oscar, evening stinky, high-tech leader. Have you suitably recovered from your ordeal yet? Or is the canned goods aisle in Tesco giving you flashback? I tell you what, I went to make a snack a couple of days ago. And I didn't have much in the cupboard. I had beans in there. And I was like, no, can't do it. Got an Uber Eats in the end. Hope you're feeling okay. And it's lovely to see your pacheeky face, as always. Oscar, lovely to see you as well, as always. Andrew, JWKOH. Andrew Jakor. Love you, Pachiti. Setup's looking good. Thank you very much. Cheers for 7 months. In Fizzle, good evening, leader. Looking forward to another huge cunt tonight. You only have to look in the mirror, pal. Thank you very much for 2 months. Bazzy, hey Adam, great to see you back. Hope you're well. Up the cunts, leader. Up the cunts. Iron Robot Man, thank you very, very much. Up close, Pachiti cunt. Exactly what this bastard of a Tuesday needed. Love you. I don't like it this close, but if I zoom it out any further. The green screen is out of shot, so this is what you're getting now. You are getting an up close and personal cunt on a Tuesday. Oh, fucking hell. Stephen, thank you for 1,000 bits. So sorry to hear you've had a rough mental health day. Hope things get better for you soon. It's one of those things, mate. It's one of those things. You've definitely helped all of us with mental health, and I hope we can all help you today. Probably not, Stephen, because I hate each and every one of you. I'm so happy I can tune in since I normally miss these. Have these extra bits because why not? You're a wonderful friend and I can't thank you enough for everything you've done. No, thank you, mate. Thank you to everybody for tuning in today. How many people are watching at the moment? I've not got my normal setup, so I can't even tell. I haven't even started. Sidlicious, thank you very much for the resub. 3 months. Classic Scott, thank you very much for 11 months. 670. Fuck me. That's not bad, is it? Happy with that. That Wrestling Fan, haven't been able to sub in a while. But now that I have money, I might as well send it your way. Cheers. Thank you so much. Cheers for the resub. 8 months there. SRGK Live. Thank you very much for the resub. 3 months there. Lee Spicer. Hello, Adam. Hope you're well. I've been out of commission for the last 2 weeks after complications to my surgical wisdom tooth extraction. That sounds fucking rough, mate. Looked like a swollen Marlon Brando until a few days ago. Looking forward to the show after a long absence. And a long abscess by the sounds of it. Lee, thank you very, very much. I hope you get well soon. I hope it's not too sore. That teeth stuff is just the worst, isn't it? Sin King, hey Adam. I hope you managed to stop smelling like mess. Love your work. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. I think I smell all right now. Fire Breathing Ducky, thank you very much for the resub there. 4 months. Nick Gage, thanks for the bits. Gonna have to catch up on this as a VOD. Need to continue my fit, not fat training program as I've added 2 stone of chunk on during lockdown. Preaching to the choir, pal. Have a good stream. Thank you very much. Good luck with the exercise. Elmat Nerico, hello leader. Have you recovered? Or hope you've recovered from Hell in a Smell. I certainly have. Thank you very much for 8 months. Jack JD Bradshaw, hi Adam. Hope you're doing well. It's good to see that you're fully out of the smell from hell. Hopefully the Adam's Baked Beans thing isn't a reality. I'll be sending the updated intro tomorrow and definitely expect some Road Traders in the frame and on the TV. Thank you very, very much. Cheers. I took me ages to find this intro because all of my assets are on the work PC. So I had to rebuild it again quickly using the file that you sent. But yeah, I got there. Thank you very much, Jack. Clean Shirt 7, 8 months of cunt. I love you nearly as much as Jamie Sterry. What does that mean? I don't know who Jamie Sterry is. Is that a football player? That sounds like a football player name. Well done in Hell in a Smell. Thank you very much, Clean Shirt 7. I hope that is a Peep Show reference. Simi Javel. Hey, Adam. I told Andrew yesterday, but I'm happy to say I graduated uni with a BA in history. Now getting ready for a master's next year. Round of applause. Thank you. Thank you very much. Why have I said thank you? I didn't get the degree. Good job. Fucking hell. I haven't been doing much today. My brain's not quite working. Well done me. All of you have really helped me through it. Have a good evening. You've been fetishist from Sam from Bognor Regis. Beautiful Bognor Regis. I went on a stag do to Butlins in Bognor Regis 5 or 6 years ago now. Outside of Butlins, there is nothing to do, so I truly, truly feel sorry for you. Lolly Llama, Showcat, he's downstairs. You know what, actually, he's not in a very good mood with me because washed him yesterday, stuck him in the bath because he was smelling again because he's not been well, and it's a urinary thing, and you can imagine how that pans out. So I had to wash him yesterday, and he's not. I did soap, and then I did cat shampoo. He's not in a good mood. He's not in a good mood. But I will try and grab him next week, maybe. Wes Bray, hello, you. Hi, Wes. CM Origins, hi mate, hope you're well. You smell less of pickled onions today. Thank you very much. You don't know that, but you are right. Thanks very much. Cheers for your hard work and constant contributions to the cultaholic community, and I love you. Thank you very much. John, hello Adam from the biggest cultaholic fans in Iowa, soon to be Alabama. Are you moving? Can't wait for another Tuesday of classic TV content with the head of the cultaholic table. Much love. Thank you very, very much, John. Much appreciated. Cheers for 14 months. Nobody. AKL, thank you very much for 6 months. Luke, Wagwan leader, thanks for the consistent entertainment. I've stopped watching wrestling, but still tune into this every week. I think a lot of people have done that, you know. A lot of people aren't watching wrestling right now. Thank you very much for sticking with the cunt. Much appreciated. Cheers for 5 months. Azza, thanks for pointing out Matt Allright's ears last time. I can't unsee it. Yeah, well, it's not my fault. He was born deformed. CEFW97, love the new setup, Adam. Thank you very much, my friend. Benz, shame to hear you're not having a good mental health day. I hope you feel better, mate. Thanks for the stream. Oh, my pleasure. I enjoy doing these. These help me out. Just a rough day. We all get them, don't we? Just a rough day. Excuse me. Merry Midnight. I assume you don't have pants on since you're home. Stand up. I do. But they're comfy pants. You can't really see it. See? Joggers. Which is a really nice thing about doing these is I can get a little bit comfy. I'm not comfy at the moment because I'm in a boiling hot room, so I need to sort of fan out. But yeah, Oh, fuck me, I didn't see that. GY Goliath, thank you so much for the £150 donation. This is the rest of what I put aside for Hell in a Smell. I didn't want to add any more to your suffering on the day. You truly are a role model for your dedication and work ethic. Thank you. Fucking hell, mate. Thank you so much. That's really lovely of you. Thank you. I don't know how to say that. Thank you very much. That's just so kind. And thank you for not adding to my misery. You're a lovely man. Thank you. Die Hard 1985. Hi Adam, hope Hell in a Smell 4 was worth it. I want to throw a show suggestion out there. Armchair Detectives. It's a play-along murder mystery with a new case to solve each week. I reckon it would work really well on stream with everyone trying to figure out who done it. Oh, that sounds great. I love stuff like that as well. Okay. Let me stick that on the thing. Thank you very much. Tidal Wave Tidy, thank you very much for 2 gifted subs. Congratulations to Stezichorus, the Wise. Stezichorus, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. And Myjin Drew, thank you very much. Tidal Wave Tidy, thank you very much. Stephen for gifting a sub to Double A. Thank you very much, Stephen. Bluebird KG, no been sub longer than CM Punk's title reign. 15 months, bloody hell, thank you. What a glorious way to waste money. Hope you're all well. Been away for a while as we moved into our first home rather. So as you can imagine, headaches. Glad to be back in a stream. Glad to have you here. Congratulations. I hope the house move went as well as it possibly can do. Like, it's shit, isn't it? It's miserable, but I hope it went well. CM Origins, you should watch Dick and Dom in the Bungalow sometime. That's on the list. That's on the list, don't you worry. Rob, Evening Leader. Evening. Thank you very much for 8 months. Consumable Pete, glad you got everything working from home. Looking good. Tall Daddy, thank you very much. And thank you so much for your help, Pete. Really, truly appreciate it so much. Drunk Yeti. Hi, Adam. You look much cleaner today. Happy cunt. Thank you. You know what? I look cleaner than I did in the fucking news video about 2 hours ago, the Jimmy Uso arrest video, because I hadn't even showered. Couldn't face it today, but I'm feeling good now. I thought I'd look my best. I was going to put a suit on, but then I knew this room's going to get boiling. So I put a fucking jumper on instead. What a stupid twat. Lee the Evil Chocobo. Hey Adam, hope you don't have PTSD from the ordeal you had to go through. Little crab. I'm currently waiting on a COVID test. I need this to take my mind off it. Thanks for everything. Fingers crossed for you. Coming back negative and everything, mate. I hope you're feeling alright as well if you do have symptoms. Tomo, thank you very much for the donation. Hi Adam, don't know whether anyone has asked this yet, but does this mean more Red Dead streams? As usual, thank you for everything. You guys are truly the best, and we all love you. Thank you so much, Tomo. Yes, yeah, it does. It should do. I'm not going to lock myself into a day because I think it would be a mistake, and I have so much going on. But I'm going to jump on when possible, and do a bit of Red Dead for sure. Because I've got the PlayStation, I've got an Elgato card, so I'm good to go with Red Dead. Really, as soon as I've transferred my save over. But also, you're going to get some PC gaming. You're going to get some PC gaming too, because I finally got a proper Steam account. And I've got loads of shit on there. What have I got? I've got Blair Witch. Actually, I've had this account for ages, thinking about it. But I haven't been using it, I guess. I've got Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, which I'd really like to do. I've got one that people have been recommending to me for ages. I've actually got a copy of it on the PS4, but it was only like £3 on Steam. And I thought I'd rather do it on PC. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. So I'm going to do some of that at some point. I've got shitloads to play. I've got too many ideas for streams and not enough time to do them. But we'll find a way. I say that, I've been keeping you waiting on bingo for 7 fucking months now, and the rest. Stormbreaker 900, love you too. Thank you very much appreciated. Alex Takeover, I hope someday I can say thank you in person for everything you do. Mate, all I do is sit here and make knob gags. You've got nothing to thank me for. Thank you for watching and letting us do this for a fucking living, mate. Joel, just got an email. My little Pachiti buddy has been dispatched. Does this mean we're friends now? Well, a step too far there, but you do what you want with it. Do what you Nothing blue, nothing dirty, but you feed it to the dog. Not feed it to the dog, let the dog play with it. You can sleep with your head on it and pretend it's me, cover it in beans. Thank you for buying it, mate. Thank you. I'm chuffed with those. And they're gone now. The buddies, my buddy sold out. So well done if you did get one. Steven Scodes, don't worry, Adam. We all hate you too. Thank you, Stephen. Lots of love, buddy. Lots of love to you as well. Ash, glad to have you back. By this time next week, I'll be double vaccinated and 5G nanobots will be coursing through me. Oh, I've got a bit of fucking consumer advice. I don't know what to call it here. But I managed. My second vaccine was booked for I want to say 24th of August, something like that. And check before you do it, because you can check the availability. You can go on the government website. You can cancel your second appointment and book one closer. So I managed to get one booked in for like the 5th or the 6th of August. So I've saved like 3 weeks or so. So I would thoroughly recommend it. If you want to get your vaccine sooner, there's a bit of availability kicking about at the moment. So that's worth checking out. And Ash, thank you very much. Vipers, thank you very much for the resub, 5 months there. Rosie, thank you very much for the bits. CM Rooney, thank you very much for the 13 months of subbing. Mr. Coach Sheen, glad to see you back, Adam. What the fuck did you expect us all to do last Tuesday? My girlfriend nearly realised how much of a boring cunt I am. Road Traders, baby! Thank you. Sorry for leaving you hanging. I was a bit tired. I had a little bit of washing to do, unfortunately. Not Spider-Man 1. Hello, Adam. Long time no see. Haven't caught one of your streams in a very long time. Just home for a day of sitting outside a Dublin pub. I hope you had a drink with you, mate. I hope you weren't just sat on the ground. Adam, you are beautiful, if slightly posh. Jokes, you help us, so let's hope we can help you today. Oh, thank you very much. Cheers. And just for the record, once again, I am a working class hero. There was not a silver spoon. This voice, I don't know where it came from. I'm not posh. Once again, how many times do I have to say it? Paper Ships, thank you very much for the resub. 5 months in a row, 8 months in total. Cheers. Grey Foo, happy Tuesday. If you're getting access to BBC Archive, see if you can get Dom Littlewood's Beat the Burglar, especially the episode where the homeowner they burgle wants to deck him. Oh, anything with Dom Littlewood in is Beat the Burglar. Another one to the list. Thank you very much, Grey Foo. Annoying foothold. Don't worry, I'm here. Thank the fucking Lord. Thank you very much. Cheers for 4 months. Bobby Needs. Hey there, leader. Got a video suggestion for you. It's on Facebook. Manzin Chinese and English Cuisine page have put up a 20-minute video of their menu. It's amazing. I put it on the Cultaholic Facebook page earlier, but I'm not sure if you've seen it. Hope you're well. Thanks for the laughs. Single barrel pump action yogurt rifle. Bobby, thank you very much. I'll have a look on the Cultaholic Facebook page. I'll have to put my Facebook back up. I've deactivated it because I was spending too long on it. It was making me miserable, but I will, for a 20-minute video of a fucking Chinese menu, yes please. Craig Sims, here he is. Mr. Pajiti Smells, pass it on. Suck my dick. Thank you very, very much for 8 months. Lizard Ray, hi Adam. Looking forward to tonight's stream as always. Can you please tell my better half, L Bob, that he's a massive cunt? L Bob, you are a massive, disgusting, verminous. Is verminous a word? You're a cunt, mate. You're a cunt. Not only is it true, but you'd appreciate it, I reckon. Thanks, leader. My pleasure. Thank you very much. Congratulations on having a partner called L Bob. Is that a real thing? Sounds a bit Hills Have Eyes, doesn't it? Stephen Skodes, it's Tuesday. Let's get the cunt excited. Thank you for being amazing and helping all of us over the past year. You are truly incredible and there is so much good in you. So happy to see you always. You truly mean a lot. But Stephen, thank you. Stop it. Stop it, Stephen. Akadua, I can't wait to get my Pachiti buddy. It's going to be taped to my bedroom ceiling. It will give me something to look at during my alone time. Sind King, not being posh, he says in a posh accent. Well, you can't... That's just how I sound. I'm just southern. I'm not posh. Big difference, all right? Shared a bedroom with my brother. Other things. Potato smileys. Sin King, fuck off. Bear Nation, all right, cunt. Looking forward to some PC gaming. Roller Coaster Tycoon is great childhood memories for me. Yeah, it's such a fucking great game, isn't it? I sometimes watch Rich, the ex-What Culture guy, because he does one called... Oh, fuck, what's it called? Something... Planet Coaster? Is Planet Coaster right? And I can watch it for hours. I find it really, really relaxing. And he's amazing. I didn't share a fucking room with Potato Smileys, no. Couldn't think of one working class thing. Alright, my dad was a market trader. Big Nige, hand-me-down clothes, spitting. I did the lot, alright? Yeah, Roller Coaster Tycoon, good game. Is it Planet... What's it called? Planet Coaster? Is that it? He plays it. It's great. I'm not a posh cunt. Fuck off. Arkham. I got my second vax shot last week on Wednesday. Congratulations. Hope you're feeling good. Hope the following 24 or so hours wasn't too bad. And not Spider-Man 1. I set up my Twitch to watch you. My name is not Spider-Man because you at the time playing... What? I set up my Twitch to watch you. My name is not Spider-Man because you at the time were playing... Oh, gotcha. God, that feels like a lifetime ago, doesn't it? I'm almost done with the donations, by the way. Thank you very, very much once again. Josh, hi, Adam. With Bozza's change to restrictions yesterday, is there a plan for you to get some people back in the office to do things like the podcast? Yes, there is. Yes, there is. We're going to be, fingers crossed, if nothing changes, we'll be drip-feeding people back into the office pretty much from the day that things change. So, yeah, you shouldn't be waiting too long. I can't promise... anything because who knows what's going to happen. And I've learned not to promise anything in this job because things, plans change all the time. But yeah, fingers crossed, it won't be too long until you are seeing multiple people on camera together. Gar Munro, evening Adam, and your fancy new digs. Going to be watching laid out on the couch as back on my main arthritis medication after being off it for a while and trying to get used to it again as it contains small doses of what chemo patients use and at times makes me feel nauseous as fuck. Can I recommend... Well, I hope you're okay, Gar. That sounds fucking miserable, mate. I hope you're not in too much pain. Can I recommend The Real Hustle? I love The Real Hustle, mate. There's a new show for cunt where they expose cons showing how they are done, including some fun tricks you can do down the pub. I remember it was the attractive woman, the attractive man, and the guy who looks like a magician. I don't know what to say about him. The other guy. It was a great show. T Keys, thank you very much for the 100 bits. Vile, ginger twat, thank you very much, Vile. What a tosser. Wish your mum spat you out, you Tory nonce. Thank you. Psycho Walker, what's your opinion on the Sayuri Utami Stardom match being the first female match in 26 years to reach the level of 5 stars, while also being the first ever female match to receive 5.5 stars from Meltzer. P.S. Good to see you clean. I've not actually had a chance to watch it yet. I believe it was done as a news story, but I haven't had a chance to watch it. That's awesome. Obviously, that's amazing news. I know star ratings are just, they're just one person's opinion and all that, but all I've heard is good stuff, and I will get around to watching it. I've got a lot of wrestling to catch up on over the next few weeks. So yeah, thank you very, very much for right, we're gonna watch stuff. Cheers for the donations, cheers for the subs, cheers for everything, cheers for being here. Really, really appreciate it. So we're gonna watch this one. I haven't set my audio up. What a stupid bastard. This should be quick. This shouldn't take too long. Oh my god, I've just sat down. My pocket of my jogging bottoms got caught on the side of the chair and it's ripped the pocket. Getting sexy already. What a tosser. Feel bad for the spit comments. I have a sub. Thank you very much. Cheers for the resub there. Cheers for 11 months. I can assure you didn't offend me. You can't see Mr. Happy Dark Blue. He's downstairs. Sorry. Power on. Connected. Headphones, that's all good. Okay, I think I'm done. Look at this wireless and everything. Unbelievable. I'm not taking the fucking trousers off. Shut up. Let's see if this works. Ooh, have I got this set up right? We're about to find out. No. Let's try that again. Wait, all I've got to do is change display capture. Look at this. This is a peek behind the curtain. Change display capture to display 2. Yeah, there you go. And then put that. Hey, ding dong. Look at that. All good. Little cunt here. That's all working. Normally only catch Matthew streams. Energy is super different, lol. Yeah, people are a lot nastier to me than they are to Matthew. No, people have been very nice today. Kimpler, thanks for joining. Cheers for the bits. Oscar, they were a bit flimsy looking. We couldn't see your cat, but we got a good look at Mr. Happy when you stood up. No wonder they ripped. They're cheapies, to be honest. They're from Tesco or something. See, working class hero. This might blow your ears off. Let's give it a go. Brilliant. Can't hear anything. Oh, no. It was all going so well. Headphones coming through there. Ah, I've got it in one channel and I don't have it in the other. I guess that's the right channel. Oh, fuck sticks. What's wrong with this? Well, this is... Let me try a different episode of Rogue Traders, because that's only coming through one channel. I've got to choose one that we've not seen before. I saw one up here, which was about horses. Rogue Traders, horses. Horses. Have I gone past it? Rogue Traders, horses. There you go. Well, I've got no fucking desktop audio here. This was working earlier. That's why. No, it's not. Well, I can hear that. I don't know why you can't. Just do the voices, Adam. No, I'm not just going to do the voices. I'm going to get this working. Is it because it's so quiet? He's on a horse. He's on a horse. Well, this is going well, isn't it? Properties, device. Here we go. Here we go. I figured this out. No, I haven't. That was right. Properties. Speakers. USB to audio device. Realtek digital output. This will be the one. Fuck off! Make horse noises. No! No. Adam goes to Tesco's where he buys his best clothes confirmed. Hey, I fancied a cheap pair of joggers. Nothing wrong with that. Check mixer. Make sure desktop audio is monitor and output. Ah. Desktop audio. Monitor and output. It's not done it. It's not done it, pal. Maybe if I change that back to the old headphones. Ding dong! Wahey! Katie Cole, I love you. It's working. It's working. We're back of the net there. It's fuck off with your Alt F4. I wasn't born yesterday. New digs, same old fuck ups. Hey, fixed it. No problem, and it won't happen again. Let's watch some horses.
But these are different. You see, horses have feelings, and they don't like it if you put petrol in them.
Test 1, 2. How's the audio there?
If you own a horse, you should treat it well, and if you're going to ride one, you should be sure it's safe. Ask Jane Arkle. Arkle?
Bit quiet.
But no relation
Turn
to
it up a bit.
legendary Irish thoroughbred and 3-time Cheltenham Gold Cup winner of the
There you
same
go. That
name.
should be alright now.
Anyway, Jane paid £4,000 for 2 horses from Kelly's Cobs, the stables near
I don't know if
Stamford.
that's a good price or not.
One of them was called Ed.
2 horses.
Ed. Yes, but
Ed the
no
horse.
relation to Mr. Ed, legendary star of the 1950s US sitcom of the same name. Anyway, Ed was sold as a 6-year-old.
I've realised I've got it on the wrong
when
thing
he turned out to be 4. The other horse was Monty,
There you
who
go.
Jane wanted to
See
buy
all the
for
horse
her
now.
teenage daughter.
She's been
Can we have it
riding
without the
since
sound,
she
please?
was
Fuck off.
Probably about 4 years old, and more than anything, she's wanted to compete in show jumping, and it's what she really enjoys doing.
And you said that much.
Yes, very much so. And he said that Monty.
I have
would be
3
perfect.
horses. They are the best.
Perfect, except for the
People call me a
serious
Tory.
ligament injury that Jane only
See
discovered
that? Have a go at
after
Stormbreaker
buying.
900.
He was sold to us as a jumping horse, suitable for Megan to go and compete and jump regularly. When I found out about the injury and got advice from the vet, he shouldn't be jumping, not with having had that injury in the past, because
lift a horse.
there's
No,
a high chance of
I'm
it
not going to
being,
lie about my lifting abilities.
He may well
No, I
have
couldn't.
been
They're really
doctor.
fucking massive. No chance.
Kelly's Cobs eventually agreed
Horse
to
shamers.
take
Fuck
back
off.
the horses and refund Jane's money, except for the final £500.
Hi, Adam. Can you tell my cat Billy to get off
They
the fucking
refused to
coffee
hand
table, please?
over.
Get off the fucking coffee table,
This is
Billy.
their website,
Cat
where they
cunt.
sell horses, ride horses, and stand on horses.
What?
That's strange.
What is that? Any fucking weird
Ride
horse
horses.
people in the chat? Is that normal? That's not normal. What's that about? Is that a thing? That's on their website. That is not normal. Confirmed by Emma. You know what? I'd be buzzing if I was that horse, though, right? Not so much the broom, but having somebody stand on your back and crunch you. Lucky horse. Adam, you've got a big shiny cunt behind you. What? Oh, fuck off. I've had 3 horses. My arse is in tatter. Oh, fucking hell.
And
Oscar.
stand on horses. That's strange. Even stranger, the man Jane dealt with.
You
is
get a
nowhere to be
14-day
seen,
trial
but
on a
we know
horse.
He's called David Thomas.
Consumer
and no matter
rights.
how hard you look, you won't find him mentioned. Funny.
Just hold this.
It's almost as if there's something he's keen to hide. Well, you know what? There is. It's Rogue traders taking you back. Yeah, let's return to 2005 when Watchdog exposed the same David Thomas. Guess what? Selling horses as one thing when they were quite another.
David Thomas, David,
They were
have you
sheep.
got anything to say about horse imports and complaints to us from your customers? It's BBC Watchdog.
He's more than a little.
About horse imports and complaints to us from your customers. It's BBC Watchdog.
More than a little David Brent, isn't he? Just a touch.
1 year on, Thomas was jailed.
He does
after
dogs as
Watchdog
well.
also
Showing my love for
found him
the
selling
best
so-called
leader ever.
pedigree
Much love and light.
puppies in
You
such
sexy
poor
beast. Thank you very
condition,
much,
many of
Jason.
them died.
Cheers.
Francis of Assisi.
Love and light to you too.
He ain't. And now, as a disqualified company director, he isn't allowed to be involved in the running of a company either.
But
Yet Lisa Wood dealt with him directly when she went to Kelly's Cobs looking for a horse for her grandkids. She told him she didn't want a difficult young horse. She wanted an adult. He
See what you
offered
see,
her
Gareth?
Woody.
When I bought Woody, I was
Looks
told
like a fine
I
horse.
was 4. I discovered his true
That
age
is not a
when
4-year-old
the vet
horse.
Came to start vaccinations for me, where he gave Woody a health check.
He's
then
8.
lifted his lip up to look at his teeth, and
Check
then
the
he
rings.
informed me that he was in fact only 2.5.
oh, that's better. You get more
So,
horse for your
not
money.
an
You get a
adult
longer
after all,
horse,
but
longer
in
life
horsey
horse.
terms,
What's wrong with
a
that?
teenager, and a typically moody one.
The reality is he barges, he kicks, he's unpredictable. I've had a friend that led him.
I didn't mean to say a
forward
longer
once.
horse. Horse
He
expert
yanked
Adam
her so
Pacitti.
bad she
What?
had to go to A&E.
It's like catchphrase. Say what you see, isn't it?
No.
Oh, he's.
So that's clear, really, even to me.
Exercise done. Big sweaty mess now. Back to catch some road traders. Such a beautiful
A big
cunt
problem,
tonight.
and
Nick,
as
welcome
you
back.
can
Hope
see
it went well.
yourself,
Oh, my
with
monitor's
the
about to turn
rolling,
off.
How could I put,
How do I press
a
OK?
child
There we go.
on Woody? I
Oh,
can't.
all of my monitors are turning
Just too
themselves off.
dangerous.
Too dangerous.
Danger, count us in. It's time for a sting with hidden cameras and stuff. Enter our expert, horse know-it-all Fleur Field.
The
She's
woman
visiting
is the
Kelly's
expert,
Club
not the-
posing
not
as
the
a
meh.
customer. She's very specific in her request. She wants a horse that's suitable for a novice rider. In return, they recommend one called Loppy.
That looks fucked. How long does a horse live for? They're saying 12. That to me would suggest that it's probably not got that much long left to live. I don't know if horses live until they're 15 or 20 or 40 or
12, eh? That
100.
means she's in her horsey
78
prime,
years
see,
old, is that
well,
right?
mature,
No, they
yet
don't.
mobile.
80 years.
Talking of which,
Fuck off.
well, shoe my hooves. It's David Thomas.
Oh, that's alright.
Restrain yourselves, ladies. This is
Nobody's giving me a sensible answer there.
How much is Loppy?
Lou, thank you very much for the sub extension. Up to 30. My horse is 21. You didn't have a horse, Fraser. Did you have a horse?
It sounds like a bargain, but then I'm no expert. Fleur,
You're a
however,
working class
is.
hero like me. Where'd you get a
Being the
horse
expert
from?
She is. She thinks she spotted telltale
20 to 30.
signs
Thank you very
of
much. Cheers.
swollen
People saying
hind leg.
80.
I really like the look of her, and I just thought one of the legs looked bigger than the other.
I think it's because she's doing stables and we're about week shop now.
Yeah, the problem is because the weather's so hot, you keep them stable.
Yeah, my leg swells up when I stay indoors as well. Happens all the time. It's very painful.
Our team leaves to mull over the deal.
Quality content
Will
as
we be
always.
back?
Cheers, Yorkie. Much appreciated.
Late.
Thanks for the resub. The horse, the face looks
What
fine.
are the
What
odds
the
of him
fuck?
selling
Is
a
that
fine,
real?
healthy beast like Capote here, rather than one that isn't fit to be ridden? Exactly. Saddle up. We're in for a
License
bumpy
paying
ride.
money, paying for the horse for 5
Welcome
minutes.
back.
That's it. It's
Capote's
gone.
in his dressing room, by the way, and we're going back to horse dealers Kelly's Cobs of Scunthorpe, or more particularly David Thomas, who's banned from being involved in running a company, but seems to be very involved in this one. He's tried to sell us a horse called Loppy, who we think might have an injury, but we won't
Clues
know
in the name, really, isn't it?
until we
If you're
buy
getting a
it.
wonky horse, Loppy.
So it's back to the yard for us, and once again we're taken to see David Thomas, looking very at home in the company office. Earlier he told us Loppy was 12. Now we find there's no age on her horse passport.
How do you check a horse's age? They said that they got a dentist to look at the tooth. Do you check the rings or something?
Date of birth unknown.
David cross-checks with the Kelly's Cobbs website.
We got down to 16.
Oh, you only get 4 more years out of that.
Yeah. Whenever there's any doubt, we always get the vet to do it.
Okay.
16's nothing, you know, it's got 10 years riding left.
Not according to the old
12,
YouTube
16, who's
or the
counting,
Twitch chat.
apart from the vet. Anyway, what if there's a problem after we buy?
The way the warranty works, you get 14 days warranty, and if the horse fails vetting or is different from how we describe it, it's got a buck, a rear, or anything like that, you bring it back, you get your full money back. If you decide you just don't like it, then it's an exchange, and that lasts for 30 days.
Okay, so let's get this straight. It's a 14-day trial, but you can only get your money
Horse
back
warranty, that's a thing.
if you've been missold the horse in the first place. So it's not really a trial then.
Despite misgivings, we
Adam,
go
you
ahead
fill your horses
and
with
buy
glue or
Lockie
soap.
for
Sin, I didn't know that they put horse in soap. I knew glue.
First
horse
up
who-
then, horse rescue
glue.
charity Red
There
Wings.
is a horse
And I
in
reckon
my
she
Jockey
likes it
Wilson
here.
suite. Thank you very much, Jay Casual.
mess.
It's fucked.
What have you done?
What an idiot.
Red Wings vet Nick DeBrow
They're not
is a
meant to
top
do that.
dog in the horsey
I know
world,
that much.
head of the Horse Equine Welfare Council. He's agreed to give Loppy a thorough examination. And when I say thorough,
Oh, fucking hell. Ooh.
That one's
Are
not
you
going
allowed
back
that
to
on
the bathroom
Twitch?
cabinet, is it?
It's
Preferably
fine.
not, no.
If I did that to my own
Nick
arse, we'd have
picks
a
up on
problem. But a
swollen
horse
leg,
arse,
our own expert
no
spotted
problemo.
earlier.
It's nice and smooth, and then suddenly you've got very
Never had
lumpy
a thermometer up my
skin
bum.
there, so that's a very significant scar. It extends sort of quite a long way around, so this was probably quite a big open wound at some point, which would have taken quite a time to heal.
Double standards, exactly, Miranda.
Still, it has
One
healed.
rule for the
It doesn't
horses,
seem to be causing pain,
another for
so
the
it
cunts.
shouldn't affect her ability to be ridden. But sadly, Loppy has other problems.
Oh,
I don't know if you can see her teeth there.
all yellow.
They're all pretty symmetrical, except this poor one here, which
Sticking out.
yeah, is sticking out at completely the wrong angle, and
Horse
it's
braces.
been quite badly injured at some point.
It does paint a picture again of a horse that's been through the wars a little bit.
Absolutely, yeah. She's definitely served her
Please
time.
don't put the horse
So how
down.
old do you think Loppy is?
Looking at the teeth and the grooves.
I want
in
another
the teeth,
feel-good cunt
I'd be
here.
putting my money on a 25-year-old horse.
Fucking
This
hell!
horse was sold to us as 16 years old. No way that could possibly be the case.
No, we're talking now about a horse that's, you know, every day is precious kind of thing. as
Oh
opposed to
my God.
expecting to have a good 5-10 years of fun with her.
Loppy, if she wasn't a horse, if she was a human being, would be a pensioner about now, be getting ready for retirement. So there's no way that she should
That's-
be ridden regularly. The best place for her
Loppy.
is here at Red Wings, relaxing the rest of her life.
Not people standing on her with a brush. Loppy!
So we now can be sure that David Thomas has missold us a horse. But is this typical behaviour from him, or is he acting out of character? I need some advice.
You see, Ed, yes, Loppy is a horse, but one horse is only one horse, of course.
Yeah, and she's a mighty fine-looking one. But I think you need more proof. You need to get yourself another horse.
Well, that's what I was
I
going to say.
fucking love this program so much.
He's always trying to make the jokes, that guy. I just wish you'd get on with the story.
Okay, on with the story. Our
Who's that in the
researcher
background? Let's try and work these people out. That's matey off Eggheads, isn't it? I can't remember his name. Is that Fern Cotton? That looks like it's inside the grapes. Jeremy Vine, thank you. I think that's a photo from one of my favourite sitcoms. It's really out of focus, so it's hard to tell. It looks like a still from Early Doors, which is a Craig Cash, Phil Mealy thing. Is that Early Doors? I think it fucking is. I can't tell who the woman is. It could be Kylie. It could be Fern. I think it's Fern. It's not Savile. Fuck off. Is it just me who feels less sorry for the Tories getting fleeced over horse purchases than grannies getting screwed out of their savings for leaky roofs and disability furniture? I feel sorry for the horses here. I feel sorry for the people too. It is especially hard when it's an old woman, for sure. Dusk, sweetheart. Happy birthday, leader. No. Nice to see you've recovered well from hell on a smell. Thank you very much, Dusk. Rank these horse products. Glue, soap, Finder's crispy pancakes. Pancakes right at the top, obviously. Can do without glue and soap. but take my Finder's crispy pancakes away from me. It's not Joe Guest. It is early doors, isn't it? That's mad, that. I'm pretty sure it is. Pachiti and All Right All Night is all right with me. That's a mouthful. Cunt, says MCFC Kendo. Thank you very much. Right, sorry, back to the show.
And she wants to buy an easy-to-ride horse.
It is Duffy, isn't it?
So she calls Kelly's Cobs and speaks to...
Hello?
It's Kelly.
That's class that's on the wall, because they don't often replay that.
She's about 15 hands, a coloured mare, nice all-rounder.
Right, and she's easy to handle and things?
Yeah, she's very easy. When she starts jumping...
Yeah, it is Duffy, isn't it? Yeah, there's the window.
Yeah, a competent novice.
Amazing.
Who knows how to jump, but she's not difficult at all.
So, right price, right temperament. Time to meet Queenie.
That's not even a horse.
Person.
You can tell by the eyes.
You want well, basically, I am a bit of a novice rider. I'm not the best yet. So I'm just looking to get one so I can learn on, basically. Yeah.
She's a bit of a Mardy mare, bit grumpy, but she's absolutely fine to ride.
She's a novice.
She won't trot canters and jumps, but
What's
she does
canters?
need a bit of work to get her into canter.
What's canters? Horse people. What's canters? Fraser, what's a canter?
As you're about to see, Brona is no expert.
It is a fucking cow.
Yeah, it's a
type
horse.
of walk.
How
Okay,
much
thank you,
we
Emma.
Anyway, here's David Thomas to close
It
the
does
deal.
look like a cow.
What's his opinion on this horse?
Queenie's lovely.
Okay.
Really is. There's nothing negative we know about her.
Okay, David, deal done.
Cheers, Kai. Nice to see you, mate. I hope you're well.
After buying Queenie, we deliver her to
Oh,
Red
no,
Wings,
they
where
put-
Nick de Brouwer can check her out.
This is going to end poorly. Can you hear that music? That's dead horse music, that. Oh, shit. Any horse fans in? It's alright, because that one's a cow, but any animal fans in, this is not going to end well. That's dead horse music.
And it's soon obvious she's not the horse we were promised.
Oh, fuck.
She's hard to handle and seriously lame.
Fucking hell. Don't call her lame. She's alright.
Things aren't particularly good for her, unfortunately. Effectively, she's got broken bones on the back of her leg, which are crucial to her being able to move around freely.
This is a horse that we've bought as a riding horse, and even to the point where we were told that she would be perfect for a novice to ride. What's the reality?
The reality is she's not only not a riding horse, but she's definitely not a novice horse.
Not even a horse.
Her temperament means that she would potentially be very dangerous for a novice rider. For any rider, she's potentially dangerous because if that leg gets put under stress, it could go, and if it went from underneath her, she's going to crash and the rider's going to crash with her. And for her, of course, she's going to be in pain, so she's going to be suffering when she's being ridden.
Don't kill the horse.
It's starting to sound like the picture for Queenie is pretty bleak.
Because of the injury that she's got, the things inside that joint are going to deteriorate, and could be a matter of a year, a couple of years, but it's going to be so bad that she's going to be put down. So it is, fundamentally very bleak.
At
Wasn't
Red
expecting
Wings, Queenie
this.
will now get some much-needed pain relief.
Started the horse episode.
Queenie's remaining days may not be that great in number, but at least we know that she'll be spending the rest of them here. Where
Thank
she'll
fuck
be
for
in
that.
as much
Thank
comfort
fuck
as she
for
can
that.
be. The question still remains, how on earth was she ever for sale in the first place?
Well, it's time. You can't stand in the way of the car door on this.
Well, there's only one man who can answer that. That's David Thomas himself. He's a difficult man.
Alexa
to bring
plays
out in the
side by
open,
Travis.
but
No
we've
Alexa
come up with an
around.
idea.
I haven't set them
It
up
might
yet.
not work.
But thank you.
It's
And
definitely
Geninator rather. Thank you very much. Cheers for the 3 months. Yeah, stable door. Good shout, Toad. Look at that. Oh.
Everyone loves a carrot top.
Horses are funny, aren't they?
Our
I quite like
investigation
horses.
into horse dealer David Thomas is moving into the final
That's a
straight.
healthy-looking horse.
He's missold us 2 horses. One that was supposed to be 16 turned out to be nearer 25. The other, described as a good jumper, is so severely injured she'll soon have to be put down. Now, David Thomas spends most of his time inside Kelly's Cobs in Scunthorpe.
Their
How
eyes
will
are
we
massive,
tempt
aren't they?
him
I bet their
out?
eyeballs like the size of a fist.
Easy. We call him up and say we're interested in buying not just one, but 2 horses. Will he take the bait?
If you're taking 2, then the deal can be so much nicer.
Of course he does.
So, as I say, I'm a horse dealer, and there's never a bad time to take a profit.
As the
Yeah,
old saying
I think we've
goes,
gathered that already.
I'm a horse
What we
dealer,
don't
and it's
know
never
is
a
which
bad
horses
time
he'll
to
try
take a
sell us
profit.
this time. And what he doesn't know is what he's going to get out of the deal. You see, we haven't just tempted him with money, but with a part exchange as well.
But the horse we're planning to
Horse
part
for all,
exchange
right?
with, David
I'll take
Thomas,
it.
is no ordinary beast. No. It's rare. It's as rare as anything. It's a thoroughbred, and his name is Samson.
Yes, a horse not
Just the
quite
best
as
show, isn't it?
described. Sound familiar?
Fuck's sake, Adam, did
While
you
our
choose this
undercover
episode
team does the
full
deal,
of
I'm
glue
gonna be
horses?
hiding in
It's
the van
heartbreaking.
with the crew.
Well, the first one wasn't working.
Well, there seems to be more and more than
But
these
this is
days.
just one that I've not seen
And
before.
at least 2 of them are wearing the same skirts. Right, everyone in? And we're off to Kelly's Cobs, where our man is ready to meet us.
Hiya, David. Any better? No.
While I wait in the van, David talks up the horses he wants to sell.
Geldings in here. She holds her own in the field, which is important with horses
Yeah,
this size.
Yeah.
Nobody messes her about, nor does she mess about with other people. Yeah. Okay.
Confident that his double sales in the bag, David turns to the part exchange of our thoroughbred, Samson.
I get thoroughbreds offered to me every day of the week for nothing or low hundreds. I
Really?
really do.
Yeah.
And I've got one here now that I've got up for £1,000, and I can't sell it.
Yeah, but you haven't seen Samson.
Come have a look. Shall we get Samson out?
After all, he is a very special horse.
Here it is! What do you think? Nice. Yeah. Thought it was a thoroughbred.
I suppose once you're finished with it, you could describe it as almost anything, couldn't you, David? Matt,
All right.
Traders. How are you? Yeah, good to see you.
I thought I got a sale with you as well.
I'm afraid not today. This is one sale you won't be making, although you'll remember these 2 that you did sell us. That's Loppy, described originally as 12 years old, then you changed it to 16. Actually, we've had her aged somewhere between 20 and 25. She hasn't got a lot of riding left in her, unfortunately.
Right.
Now, that's Queenie. She's lame in her hind legs, and she can't really do anything. She'll be lucky if she makes it through the next couple of years without being
Right, and have these been
put
made
down.
complaints to us? Because we do sell on a 14-day trial.
Yeah, unfortunately, the problem is with the 14-day trial, you changed your mind, even with us, to saying if there's a problem, if you can show us there's a problem, then we'll take the horse back. That's not the same as a 14-day trial, is it?
Well, it is. It's the 14-day trial that's stated on
No,
our
because-
website. I can show you refund after refund we've done where people...
He's bragging about all the shit horses he
Wouldn't
sold.
it be better to get the description of the horse right in the first
I can
place?
show
Say
you
Queenie,
horse and
she
horse
has
we've
terrible
taken back.
behavioural problems. She's lame in her back
Right,
legs.
I actually
The
don't
way that
remember
she's-
this horse, so I can't...
I'm not
quote-
sure if that worries me more or
Well,
less, David.
no, because I mean, we do have people who work here who sell horses on our behalf.
We bought the horse from you.
What I
you
suggest we do,
just
I've been
described.
fair. I haven't run off like a lot of people do. I've
Well,
given my
you
opinion.
live here. This is your property. Where would you
All
run?
right, all right. But, okay, so if any complaints you've got, let's get them over to me. Let's address them properly. Not under these circumstances, and let's get them sorted. I will show to you time after time again where we do refund for genuine reasons.
I love how proud he is of the fact that he's missold so many horses.
Why can't you actually find out what these
Well,
horses
you
are
asked me a
like
question.
before
Why does
you
it have
try
to
and
get to
sell
that
them to
stage?
anybody?
I will answer that.
That's irresponsible
You
in
asked me that
itself.
question. Why does it doesn't. If we're made aware of it, then we can address it. This is the first I've been
Why
made
does
aware
a
of
customer
it.
have to
I'm
be
asking
made
you,
aware of it?
if we'd have been made, well,
Why do they have to take
He's not
it
even
away?
meant to be running a business, is
Why
he?
didn't you
Did
know
we
it
know
was
it was
lame?
Well,
If you didn't know it was lame, surely you should have done.
why? That's the vet's job. Okay?
Oh,
have
you
you got
cunt.
everything you need now?
Do you know what I really need from you is an assurance you're not going to carry on selling horses? Because you've
No,
shown,
I am going to
you've
sell
shown
horses,
over a decade
and
that
I
you
definitely do
you are
believe
not
I sell horses correctly.
You are not
Yes, we don't get it
responsible
right
to sell
every
animals
time.
of any sort.
Well, I disagree with that point. We've got many, many people who will disagree with that. Happy customers.
David, thank you very
Thank
much
you
for
for your
talking
time.
to us.
You're welcome.
Handshake.
All right, bye now.
Refund after refund.
By the way.
Fuck off. You're not
not
part of
the
the joke. You are the joke.
So that
Cunt.
was Kelly's Cobs. We're in Kelly's Cobs. And David Thomas's Cobblers. David Thomas says he sells many
Stick 'em on the
horses
Rose
each week and
Gallery.
has many satisfied
That horse in the
customers.
studio
He says
looks like your
20%
Red Dead
of
horse.
horses
Maybe you
sold
should whistle
are
to call it
returned.
back.
And
It
that
does,
they
yeah.
always
Yeah,
refund
it
these
does. There's a white
customers
horse in it.
and
Luke, thank you very
refuse
much
us
for the
if
5
we
months
made a
resubbing.
complaint. He adds that their warranty covers all the cases we featured. He says all companies make mistakes and that he couldn't have known.
He's not
about
meant to be
Robbie's
running a
age or
company.
Queenie's state of health. If a horse fails vetting, it's unfortunate, but doesn't point to anything more sinister. Well, unfortunately for you, David, that points to the fact that you become the latest face on our Rogues Gallery.
What a shot. Ah. It's not the same without a car door to stand in front of, is it? Mr. Coke Sheen, sometimes I wonder if you're from this planet, Adam. Is that a real horse? Aren't their eyes massive? Have you actually seen a horse before? Hey, listen. Just giving my analysis, my insight into the situation. Never have I once claimed to be a horse expert. I'm just saying what we're all thinking. Van Wilder, what a unit of a Tory in his natural habitat. I bet Adam could lift Boris at least twice. But Van, thank you for 7 months. Cheers. Disgusting man. Disgusting man. Do you remember that elephant that shit on the ground on Blue Peter? Blue Peter elephant. Oh. Is that on there? Look at this.
Water and see if that'll... Come here, Lulu. There you are. There's the bucket of water.
1969.
At the moment, she has 12 pints of milk a day and 2 buckets of water. But when she's fully grown, she'll have 50 gallons a day. And I wouldn't like to be the one who has to give her all that. And you'll notice that she hasn't got any tusks. And actually,
They're a lot smaller than you think, elephants.
Elephants don't have tusks. And,
we're having
Pissing.
a slight penny down here.
get out of the way, I think.
You're supposed to be drinking it, Lulu. It happens to all elephants, no doubt.
Thank you very much indeed. Can you...
Yes, I will just stand back a little.
The shit on the floor. Doesn't somebody slip in it? Am I thinking of something
all
else?
sorts of very exciting, new and different things. When we're in believe it. Hello.
Off you go.
Bye, Lulu. Well, as I was saying, we'll see all sorts of very exciting things.
I should leave her here to have a drink, darling.
She's all right. The one thing we must do, one very important thing before we leave, and that is to
Bless
make sure
her.
that our animals are going to be
She's
as happy
terrified,
as we
isn't she?
are when we're on holiday.
Oh, get off me foot!
Just trot on his foot.
Well, our animals aren't going to be happy, in fact, because they're going away on holiday too. They're going to spend it out in the country, but Lulu won't be there. Oh, dear.
I'm glad we don't see stuff like that anymore. Although Matt Alright just had a fucking horse in the studio. What am I talking about? Fantastic TV. Remember when the Blue Peter garden got trashed as well? No, elephants should not be in this environment. Then again, should horses? They should be in their natural habitat with people surfing on them and brushing their backsides. He slipped in the piss. That's right, Johnny. He did slip in the piss. Right, we'll go back to some more Rogue Traders, shall we? Right, what haven't we seen before? Let me filter by new, see if there's anything super new that's been uploaded. Oh, I've got horses stuck on there. Fly tippers. I don't think we've done fly tippers yet. It's quite an old one, this. We haven't done this, have we? I don't remember seeing this. Anybody? Should we do Rogue Traders from September 2005? This is a new one for everybody? Yeah. Any chat, help me out here. Not seen it? All good. Let's do it. Loud.
Hello and welcome to Rogue Traders. I'm Matt Alright and this
How's
is
that for
Dan.
you?
Hello.
Hello,
This
criminal.
week we're on the trail of Britain's fly tippers.
Scumbag.
The guys will just take their rubbish and dump it wherever they fancy. But first, we've got to get rid of our
He
rubbish.
does look young there. That's the normal ear for the record. Boo Dan Boo indeed.
Yep.
Cheers. Fly tipping, just the concern of eco fruitcakes? No, it's costing you and me 40 million quid a year. So fly tippers are dumping on us and the ones we love.
14 million? Don't get me wrong, that's a lot of money, but
Tipper body.
not as much as I thought. Oh dear. Deserves it, because he's a scumbag.
Dan,
Oh, 40.
you call that a cafe latte? Oi, that's not a flipping latte. Oh.
Good little sketch. Good little sketch.
On
Why are
Rogue
we doing
Traders
Dan?
tonight,
Well, Margaret
they
Thatcher
tip
is dead.
and they
Yes, she
skip,
is.
so we're
Because
giving
he
them
turned
some
out
lip.
to be a bloody
crushing
rogue
message for the
himself.
career
He was
fly
done
tippers
for
collecting your rubbish.
tax
The
fraud,
end is in
tax
sight.
evasion. Didn't declare his BBC earnings.
So where does it all go? Your countryside?
And it happens
Your
because
clean-up
his
bill.
tax investigator guy, the
And
guy
a
that dealt with
surprise
his
delivery for a
his
fly
tax,
tipper in
saw
denial.
him on the telly.
Phil, how you doing?
That's all in the next half hour.
Used to love a nice ride in the countryside, but not so much anymore. Look at that. That's incredible. How can you do that?
That is incredible.
There is a new
That's
industry
awesome.
for the country
Love
of
it.
bright young rogues. Professional fly tipping. It works like this. We pay them to take our rubbish to a proper
This has
tip.
apparently got a lot worse
And then
since
this is what
Facebook. If
really
you pay somebody to take your rubbish
They
away,
just dump it wherever they can.
I read there's like a 30%
But hardcore
chance
fly
that
guys
it'll
like
get dumped.
these don't care. Armed with a
Look.
flatbed tipper truck, they can dump tons in moments. It's happening every 30 seconds in the UK, and that's why we want to catch them. First stop, South Bedfordshire, where tipping's costing the council 100 grand a year. Welcome to Dunstable, South Beds, or as we know it, Dumpstable.
He was literally hired because Matt Allwright wanted to be on a motorbike but
It's
can't
also
ride
home
one.
to this crop sprayer, which belongs
And
to
he
Phil
knew how.
Maxey.
Camboosey Blaze, thank you very much for the
farmer.
resub. 6 months, cheers.
Hello, Phil.
Oh, Matt.
This is it?
This is the stuff. Such
What the
a
fuck do you think it is, Matt? It's a
Well,
big pile of rubbish.
How often do you get dumped on like this then?
Well, this can happen every 2 to 3 days.
Fuck.
And at weekends far more regularly.
Why is that such a nuisance for you, Phil? What does it stop you from doing?
We've got crops that want to receive fertiliser, and with this type of dumping that's going on here, but it's an impossibility to get to the field
To get to that lot?
Too right. Absolutely right.
Dunstable has more unwelcome tips to offer than Trini and Susanna, but we think we may know the culprits. This truck belongs to Phil and Colin, a dumping duo who run a waste clearance business, but in reality, they're a pair of serial fly tippers. We follow them one night. Their truck is full of waste and they appear to be looking to tip, but with us on their tail, they seem wary, so we keep our distance. 10 minutes later, we find this, but because we didn't see them dump it, we can't be sure it's them. Time for a more
DNA test
sophisticated way
it.
to catch our fly tippers. Meet Tracker Man, supplier of state-of-the-art surveillance equipment. The nature of his work means we can't identify him. He's got a device which will allow us to trace our fly tippers and the rubbish, all without being seen.
It looks like the dumping
I think
actually
this is what you're
improves
looking
Dunstable.
What's that then?
It's a tracking device.
How does it work?
I'm sorry, I can't tell you that. It's very confidential information.
Who would use this anyway? normally?
Fuck
Yeah, I
off.
can't tell you that either.
This bloke thinks
But
he's in
suffice to say,
fucking
it'll do exactly what you
MI5,
want.
doesn't he?
So you'll know wherever this is going,
Absolutely, yeah.
and you can tell me down the phone.
He's
Yeah,
got
I'll
that
just
off
give you a ring.
Amazon.
I'll be able to tell you how fast it's going, what direction it's going in, and when it's come to a stop.
Thank you, Mr.
How does it work? Sorry, mate, I can't tell you that. Trick of the
Back in
trade.
Dunstable, we've found a house where we can put our tracking device to work. We've filled the garage with household rubbish, courtesy of Dan's flat. Don't worry, he won't miss it. And we've disguised our tracker amongst it. Next, Dan and I hide ourselves as best we can, while Val, our pretend homeowner, makes a call to our fly tippers. An hour later, and we're in business.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, you found it then?
This is Phil, the deal maker.
It's just the biggest load of rubbish that's out the attic because we're just
big stuff.
moving.
If you agree on that, because it's £80 a load.
Yeah.
Like, we'll get as much as we possibly can on.
Yeah. Would you be able to do another load though?
We'd probably have to do it Friday, because we can only tip once at a minute, because where we go tip, they're flattening all the land.
You're right, he does. He does have the face of a 14-year-old.
We can check that, you see, because this is the plan. They take away our rubbish with the tracker hidden amongst it, and then we trace where it goes.
I fucking
Here's
love
the
the
truck
music
we
that
saw
they've
earlier.
chosen for
Of
him,
course,
by the
it's
way.
a flatbed tipper. Very convenient.
That is a big truck, that's good.
And we've got the boards, we can't go higher than the boards.
Now, this is the other half of the duo. We've called him Colin, but for legal reasons we can't reveal his real identity, although we can tell you that he's already got an antisocial behaviour order against him for fly tipping.
Basically, it's pretty much everything.
There's a lot of regulations with tipping now.
Oh, is there?
So we ended up finding a farmer who's got a massive field and he wants to earn a little bit of extra money. And we go up there, tip all our stuff, and then he buries it. There's always a way around it eventually.
That doesn't sound very
Is that legal? No, and it doesn't sound as though our rubbish is going to a proper tip either, Dan.
We'll soon find out, though, as the boys get down to the dirty work.
This is a system. I heard this in time. Lovely shot.
You make a good rock star, Phil.
Yeah, he
Colin
would.
Could make
He'd
a
make a
great
good
drag
rock
artist.
star.
He's spotted a handbag, and he's keeping it for himself.
Hey, Dan, look. A grown man with a handbag. Can you imagine?
There's nothing wrong with that. Look, very useful. It's where I keep all my knickknacks.
Well, you stolen money in.
It's Portuguese.
Take all the dresses off it.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're the worst jobs when you get a job.
Yeah.
They're making it so clear that they're just fucking dumping this shit, aren't
It
they?
takes you absolutely ages to sort it out.
Yeah.
Tell me this, my Portuguese friend. Why would they be taking the addresses off the rubbish?
Because they don't want to leave any evidence. Because they're doing it illegally.
Could be.
Amongst the
They're being
waste,
so
we've got
brazen.
2 old gas bottles that we also want to get rid of.
Can you take them as well?
Them and asbestos.
Oh,
They're
really?
actually illegal to be carried. What we normally do is if we have people with our other jobs and that, we charge them extra for that, but you've only got 2 there, so...
Dan, those gas bottles are hazardous waste. He should be disposing of those responsibly.
I can take them away for you.
Oh, okay. What would you charge?
I'll charge you a drink.
I hope he's not thinking of chucking those gas bottles.
Drink is that a fiver? Ooh, fucking
There
hell,
goes
mate.
Val with our valuable tracker. We have to make sure it goes on
Yeah,
the truck.
right, it's
or we
illegal,
won't
so
be
we'll
able to
charge you a
trace
bit
what
more.
happens to the rubbish?
Now that is our tracker. I hope he's going to take care of it.
Expensive stuff.
It's military technology. Don't stamp on the...
No! Why didn't they put it in the fucking mattress or something? That's their fault. Kearney, thank you very, very much. Cheers for the resub.
2 of them, call it 20 quid, 100 quid for the lot.
Brilliant.
Is that all right?
Yeah, it's fantastic. Great.
I mean, it's a good price,
While
but they've made it
Colin
so
and Bill
clear
make
that they're
a
just
dash
ditching
with
it in
our
a fucking
cash
field.
And our trash, we get on the road. But will our military technology...
Was
do
that
the
him
trick?
asking her for a date, do you think? I'll charge you a drink for it. Is that
Tracker
like,
man is
well, I'll
picking
give you a
up
number?
live signal so we can follow the path of our rubbish. But we need
Don't
to
look at
stay
this, this is
back
highly
so we're not
confidential.
seen.
We're not allowed to know how this works.
On the high street, in the general direction.
This guy's a fucking idiot.
Okay, okay, straight across the roundabout.
Fucking James Bond. Fuck off.
Still heading east onto the green.
Yeah, onto the green. Got it.
Right onto Park Road North.
Park Road North, mate.
And the tracker's stationary now, so it looks like he may well have tipped.
Lift up.
Of course, the only way to be certain is for Dan and I to move in and take a closer look.
Look at this beautiful South Bedfordshire
Oh, dear.
countryside. Little pine
Pan that
plantations,
camera.
lambs gambling in the distance in the mid-spring sunshine. And then we come to this mess. Not this mess, this mess.
Despite what the boys say, no council tip and no burial in a farmer's field. Instead, our rubbish has found its final resting place in a lay-by a few miles
Charged
down
extra
the
for
road
those
from
bottles
West
as well.
Now this is our most important piece of rubbish. I know you're thinking it's just a bit of old pipe, but no, because in here is where we've hidden our tracker. I'll put this to one side.
Look what I found, Matt. It's our gas bottle, look.
You see, we paid an extra to get rid of these, and they're supposed to be disposed of specially.
Which is exactly what we do with all of our rubbish. Because we are good boys.
Well, one of you is a good boy.
If you're caught fly tipping, you can be fined £50,000 and sent to jail for 5 years. But Waste Management Maestro Steve Lee says...
Does that have a
even
naughty
that
word
doesn't
on
put
it? I
some
think there
people
was a
off.
naughty word on there. Look at that!
But Waste Management Maestro Steve Lee says even that...
Honestly,
doesn't
why
put
is
some
Dan
people
there?
off.
Literally because he
Steve,
rides
why
the
would
bike,
anybody
mate.
not want to bring
He's
their
shite.
rubbish to a lovely council site like this?
Well, for householders, it's free. It's paid for through your council tax. I can't understand why you wouldn't. For a business, you have to pay to bring your waste to a site like this. Here, I understand it's £70 a tonne. If you're unscrupulous, if you want to save money, if you're prepared to be a criminal, maybe you'll fly tip it.
But if it's such a great, responsible, ecologically friendly thing to do, why should I have to pay for it?
Well, this waste has to be managed very carefully from this point to make sure that people's health, the environment is protected from it today, tomorrow, 100 years into the future.
Are those charges likely to go up in the future or down?
Costs are going up. Without a shadow of doubt, we've never paid the true cost of waste in this country. Maybe that will induce more people to behave illegally and fly tip.
For instance, in Dartford, in Kent, where we've heard about a man
Two
who,
people there. I
despite
prefer to
an
be a criminal.
antisocial behaviour
Thank you,
order
Sin
against
King
him for
there.
fly tipping, is still performing the old dump and jump.
This is the guy we're after, John Frederick Murphy.
Oh, they've got someone in mind. We're going to get a couple of confrontations here, I
The
think.
council round here about him. They've started to issue leaflets with his name and face on. It says not wanted. That's not true. We want to meet him.
The story this time is that Ed, who's one of us, is a builder. He's been renovating a house and has some rubbish that he needs shot of. John Murphy does waste clearance, so he gives him a call. This time our waste wizard, Steve Lee, joins us to watch from the rafters. Meanwhile, Dan and I get kind of comfortable.
That's the permit thing.
130 quid for that, ain't you?
Really?
Bit of that.
What would you do it for?
Would it be cash?
Yeah.
Would you help, or have I got to do it myself? I'm on my own this morning.
You know, I'll help you with the doors and that. My back isn't great, but I'll help you do the heavy stuff on that.
It's going to cost you
My back
about
isn't great.
130 quid, innit?
130. You do it for 110.
I'll do it for 120 and I'll take it away.
You're a dirty, ooh, you're a dirty man.
He saved a tenner.
Oh, and so
Saved a tenner on doing it
many-
legit.
so
Bonus
many
pizza.
dirty
Should have just called the repo man or Duke the Dumpster Drosy for this episode. Very good. Thank you, pizza.
The thing about it is, you get a lot of
Because you're dirty.
A lot of people are a bit edgy to let you take it, you know. I usually carry my licence, so when I give them a receipt, I put my licence number on it, you know.
That's exactly what he should
Yeah, and
be doing.
cash is tax-free.
The householder should check his waste carrier's certificate. Should have a number on it. You want that written on your receipt.
Yeah, he saved on the VAT there,
I
hasn't he?
thought I was a fly tipper.
And not declared his
Usually
earnings.
I'm not, I will give you my licence number.
Great. So, so show us the licence.
Like, I don't usually carry it in case I lose it.
Don't worry, John, you can't lose it because the Environment Agency say you haven't got one. And that means that even just by taking our rubbish away, you're already breaking the law.
He's a business. He has to be registered as a waste carrier.
So people just like dump it around the place, do they?
Yeah. And people like to me get a bad name for it.
No, Dad, it's simple. People think he's a fly tipper, yeah? And he doesn't like that.
Yeah. because he's a fly tipper.
He's a fly tipper.
I know.
Shut up. So where do you have to take it then?
I might have to go to, I take someone out Thamesmead, Erith or Northfleet.
Oh,
proper,
yeah, Northfleet, yeah.
Recycle.
Sounds like good places to take it to. Let's hope it gets there.
I think I got a couple of bags, there's 2 bags inside. Just bring it.
Now, one of these bags has our tracker in it. On it goes. Nice one, Ed.
Thank you very much, sir.
The tracker gives us all the clues we need about Murphy's location. So we chase him doggedly through the Medway towns.
You need to get onto University Way.
This is it drives me fucking mad, this tracking bloke.
Generally towards Erith. Got to go towards Erith, yeah?
Erith, yeah?
Yeah, Erith. Done a left into
So high drama.
North towards the river.
Just get Google Maps, you cunt.
Now, hang on. This is not the way to any official.
You could do this with an old Samsung S4 now, couldn't you?
Turn left onto Landau Way. Landau Way Industrial Estate. And the tracker's stationary now, so it looks like he may well have tipped. It stopped.
Our tracker leads us to an industrial estate right by the Thames and 5 miles from Dartford. There's no official council tip here, nor is there any sign of Murphy, but there is lots of rubbish. We smell smoke, and further along
he's
we
just
see where
burning
it's
it.
coming from. So, where's our tracker and our waste? We haven't time to find out, as it's clear they want us to go. But undeterred, Dan and I consult with Tracker Man.
Now,
Did they ever get beaten up for ratting people out? No, I think the most that's happened is
Route 1 is not
got
the
piss
answer.
thrown on him.
We're going to have to go the pretty
rewatched
route
a few weeks
over the
ago.
marshes. And as we are both nature lovers, aren't we, Dansky?
Yeah, but not naturists.
Because that's a different thing. Then we're going to go this way. Definitely do a lot of refuse here because look, over there you can see more skips than river dance.
Good line.
And from here we can also see that there's no smoke without fire.
It looks as though the fire that they're burning there has actually made a hole in this wooden fence here. It's made of railway sleepers, so we can poke through and have a look
We've got to be careful, because the whole thing's alight.
It's a big operation. Inside
the whole thing's alight.
Sorry. Right. Cracking on
It's a
with it.
big operation. Inside there are tons of waste piled high. It looks like Murphy,
This feels risky,
rather than
doesn't it?
dump our waste by the roadside, has
Hopefully
taken
we
our
don't see
rubbish
the other
to an
cultaholic
illegal
lads on the
tip.
show dumping all the hell in a smell liquid.
From up high, we can see that the rubbish is being burnt on a grand scale. Somewhere in there is our tracker and our rubbish.
Oh, not the
As if they haven't
tracker.
already been burnt.
We don't even know how it works.
So the fact that they're burning rubbish in the open air here, and this is not a licensed waste disposal site, doesn't feel right somehow.
Hate a burning
The next
hole.
day, we show our
Cheers,
footage to
Rob.
our expert Steve Lee. He's not impressed.
Thank you
with
very much for the
Murphy's
10
dirty
months.
deed.
What do you make of that then, Steve?
Doesn't look too good, Matt. Looks like the sort of thing that needs a proper permit from the Environment Agency.
Why, though? What's so wrong
This
with what
bloke
they do?
loves being on
For me,
TV.
the worst thing they're doing, the site's clearly on fire. Hardly healthy, hardly safe, and I wouldn't want to be breathing there smoking. I couldn't see any signs of the base of the site being properly protected. Heaven only knows what's dribbling through that, and the river's only just the other side of the fence.
What a shot!
So now there's helping
Gar,
hand for
I'm away to try to
fighters
sleep
like
off
Murphy.
this off.
But
Enjoy
it
the rest of the stream
doesn't
chat.
end
Tatty
there.
bye. See you later, Gar. Thank you very much, mate. Right, confrontation time. I've got something to show you after
So
this that was
just how
tweeted to
far
me,
will
and I
fly
don't know
tippers
if I'm going to
go
be able to
for
find it
money?
very easily because it was a
Back in
few
Dunstable,
weeks
we've got a
ago now,
different
but I'll do my
house
best.
And a new test.
It's a
for Phil
great
and Colin.
confrontation, not from this
Ed
show.
the builder is in charge again. The refurb job on the house has created a great deal of
Georgie,
waste,
thank you very
from
much for the
bathroom
resub as well.
tiles
Cheers, mate.
To bags of rubble. Our expert Steve Lee is back, while Dan and I
Isn't it
chat
a
to the
laugh?
locals. Watch out! It's the truck.
Harriet, what is this? Yeah, there's some stuff around the side. Can I show you that?
Is this the big lad?
And watch this. Someone's had their clippers on our fly tippers.
In the Arley Fish,
His
brand new
name's Phil,
subscriber. Thank you
but
so
he's
much.
clearly been
Cheers.
shorn. While Phil and Colin are busy, Ed chucks our disguised tracker into the truck. And now it's time for some crucial questions.
Dan, it's time to raise the stakes.
Yeah.
Ed, ask about the asbestos.
Yeah, so I could have another job for you. Yeah. Shed it like that at the back. But the roof, I think it's like corrugated asbestos.
We do take it, but we've got to charge a lot more.
Okay.
To take it.
Good God, this
He's gonna
guy
burn
isn't
it,
even
isn't
a
he?
registered waste carrier, let alone taking asbestos.
But like you've done it in the past and you're okay with it.
Yeah, I mean, if the money's right, we'll take anything, you know what I mean?
Okay.
If the money's right.
You'll take anything. I hope you got the right precautions in place.
He loves it. He fucking loves it.
Get cancelled, but we're only literally
He is very red.
20 on the lorry.
Now Colin has an ASBO, but it doesn't make him an asbestos expert.
Is it just like one of them that goes
Yeah.
like that?
No, it's literally like that, just straight across the top, yeah.
Because you know we'd have to get rid of it, not legally, for you.
Oh really? What happens to it?
It basically just gets tipped somewhere.
Don't like the
Fucking
sound
hell.
of that.
I would
You
charge
think, mate? You fucking think?
take the whole lot.
This guy sounds like an out-and-out criminal.
But it could end up anywhere, really.
Well, I know it does it, but well out of the way.
I don't want to end up in a playground or anything.
No, that doesn't happen.
Or a park.
That I can guarantee it doesn't happen. It don't go nowhere that anyone can get near it. It does get buried. That is a guarantee. It's up near Wembley.
I don't think so. I'm not sure that there's any suitable site anywhere near Wembley for this sort of stuff to be buried.
He fucking loves it.
Buried, covered over.
Okay.
Gone.
Because we're not eco-hooligans, we don't take up Colin and Phil's offer. But of course, with the help
Here we
of the
go
tracker
again.
man, we hunt down our rubbish, which goes on the move later that night. The tracker brings us to a quiet lane.
Night vision.
Only
Fuck
half
me,
a
this is
mile
big
from
boy
Colin's
shit.
house. Talk about taking
I
your
don't
wife home
think
with you.
so.
This way, this way, this way. Let's see if we've been fly tipped. Oh, blue bags. Looks very familiar, doesn't it, mate? This way. Whoa, over the top. Oh, look. Our bathroom tiles. Yes, it's all looking very familiar. The orange bags. Yes, we know who those are. And over here, the pièce de résistance, notre, our bin. Yeah? Look. I think we can conclude that we have been fly tipped. Come on, Dansky.
And
Fucking
not
Blair
for
Witches,
the
I mean.
last time. So that we're doubly sure, a few days later we give them another load. It takes us to the local playing fields, past the uprooted bollard, and follow the tyre tracks to find...
Oh!
Or at least, where it was, before it was burnt to a crisp.
Get him, Matt. Come on, I've seen enough
Remember
of this.
John Murphy?
Yes.
Who took our rubbish and
Yes.
our tracker to an illegal tip? Well, we thought that was the end of that. But no, Tracker Man's been on the phone to say our rubbish has moved to another site, 20 miles away in Rainham, Kent. Immediately, things all look quite similar to Landau Way. Skips, piles of rubbish, that sort of thing. But it seems there are two things going on here. Recycling concrete into hardcore, perfectly legal. And recycling household waste into smoke and ash by burning it. Not legal.
Beautiful. The Blair Ditch Project.
Now
more
we
like.
know this is
Very
where
good, Bobby.
Our rubbish has ended up, but we don't know what's happened to it. So we come back at night time when nobody's here to have a look.
Melon, thank you so much for the resub. Appreciate it. Cheers for 16 months. Come on, let's get to the fucking confrontation,
Matt.
Matt.
With the phrase meaner than a junkyard dog. They say that for a reason.
But seriously, mate, if there's a dog here, we're stuffed.
We go to the location where we last received the signal from our tracker before it died.
This is our stuff, but it looks like it's been burnt since we last saw it. But it's definitely our stuff. It's just ash now.
Just hash.
Turn to dust.
They're killing time on this one. Come on.
Dog Shy Dan and I don't fancy hanging around. We wait till the next day to take stock of what we've seen. So what have we got? We've got a network of illegal
That's right,
dumps
cut him off 'cause
servicing
he's
fly
shit.
tippers for miles around. We've got a professional convicted fly tipper who doesn't seem to want to stop. I think it's time for a little trip to Murphytown.
Me too, baby.
So, we're back in Dartford. This time, we're at the courts because, would you know it, John Murphy is here today on fly tipping charges. You know, I'd like to tell him to stop fly tipping, but I don't think he's going to listen. Who am I? We need somebody who's universally recognised.
I was not expecting this.
Yes,
Remember you're a wombo!
A dose of Wimbledon common sense to John Murphy.
The fucking way they're walking there.
Out a dose of Wimbledon common sense to John Murphy, but will Dartford's underground tipper come overground?
Too right, JK. Womble.
Womble fan?
Oh, he looks like such a respectable man as well.
Just so you understand what's happening, we're carrying out our little anti-litter campaign here. John Murphy's standing right behind me. That if I get up and talk to him, he'll just run back in the court, and that's no good. I want a proper chat. So we're just going to wait for a bit. John, Matt Allwright from BBC Rogue Traders, how are you doing? We thought maybe the Wombles could bring forth a positive message for you, because you seem to be fly tipping almost persistently these days. And the Wombles bring forth this message that it's really counterproductive to fly tip, to leave your rubbish for everybody else to pick up afterwards. You just dump it somewhere, and then
He's
I have to
loving
pay
it.
for it. Everybody else has to pay for it, and you're making money out of it. Hey, what's the future for fly tipping? John? John, are you going to keep fly tipping? John?
It's like the video for Vindaloo. There's no fucking... What did he say to him?
John?
I'll smack you in the nut. I think he said I'll smack you in the nut.
His final comment on the whole affair was that John was going to smack me in the nuts.
Oh, the nuts, plural. The ghoulies.
So, I think no comment.
He's got a right fucking entourage. Right, let's get the bloke with the red face, the 15-year-old. Smack you in the nuts.
Now now for Phil, the dumper of Dunstable. A few weeks later, and he's expecting a delivery, but he's not expecting us.
I've got
the
Dirty
Tweenies
for
coming.
the back of the van here, mate. If,
He thinks he's going to get a widescreen TV.
right, we're out.
Phil, how you doing? Don't mind if I call you Landfill Phil, do you? My name's Matt Allwright, BBC Road Traders. 3 separate occasions you've taken rubbish away from us, and we've found it fly tipped.
I ain't.
How did that
I
happen?
ain't.
Yeah, you have. Yeah.
I ain't.
2 separate addresses, 3 different occasions. You take it with your mate.
Fucking
and it ends up either by the
Landfill.
side of a road, or in a park, lay-by, somewhere like that. By your club. Where
No,
you
I ain't.
It ended up there as well. How can you account for
I ain't
that?
got a clue what you're chatting about, man.
I know,
Well,
it's all
I've
about
been on
that.
for the last 6 months, so it ain't me.
It is, Phil. It really is.
It
Because
ain't.
we filmed you doing it, and you look exactly like you on camera.
Well, it ain't me.
It's you.
I don't even work. I've been signing on.
That's really
He's done a bit of fucking fraud there as well. That's his fucking defence. First of all, it wasn't me. I've been abroad. And then I don't even work. I sign on. What a fucking genius. Incredible.
Because we've filmed you clearly taking payment for the work you're doing. And you ought to check with your benefits officer, because I think that might be a bit against the law.
Well, whatever, it ain't me.
Will you stop fly tipping, Phil?
I don't do fly tipping.
You really do.
I really don't.
And it costs us all a lot of money. It's costing me money.
It's a case of mistaken identity. Why didn't you stick a tracker on him, Matt? Then you'd know it's him.
Oh, you really do.
No, I don't do it. See you later.
I think Phil is in denial.
He's a genius. He's not in denial.
Maybe he doesn't like the idea of being a fly tipper. Maybe he is familiar with the work of the Wombles. Whatever it is, he says he wasn't there. We know he was. And we're ending up paying for it.
Incredible. Fuck me. What a clever... That's the first time we've ever seen that approach. Incredible. Fucking hell. The fucking... The Shaggy defence. It wasn't me. And he admitted to benefit fraud as well. He's done him there. He's outsmarted Matt Allwright, that's for sure. Oh, Rob, thank you so much for the gifted subs, mate. Thank you ever so much. Congratulations to Eric, to Matt, to Jash Arab, to Nuku, and to Unlikely Maths. Fucking... Well, he is ahead of the curve. That's... well, he's a genius. We'll do one more of these. Oh, wait, I want to show you that other thing. I don't know how I'm going to find this. I'm going to spell it. It wasn't actually on Rogue Traders, but I'm hoping we got him. This is your boy. So this is like Rogue Traders. We'll do a House of Horrors, which is basically the same thing. This is a PC repairman. Rob, thank you ever so much again. Cheers. No, I'm not doing NXT tonight, Jordan. No, I'm getting myself to bed, I'm afraid. So let's stick this on 4x3. And Johnny Boy Prime, thank you very much for the resub. Hey, let's consider this and all future subs / bits as child support. Hope you're doing well, Veggie. Thank you very much. Cheers, Johnny. I hope I've got the right one here. I'm pretty sure I do. Let me just check the part. Oh, hello. Bit of belief in the dads. Yeah, we're all good. This is the one.
Shift on the ward. The matron in charge of the Derby house likes to get behind the wheel.
Can you guys hear this,
House
all right?
of Horrors PC. Most homes in Britain now have at least one computer, which means there's a new breed of cowboy in town. Our
It's
PC
not
was
Joe
actually
Guest,
built
Morgan.
from scratch by Al Bickham, technical editor of PC Format magazine.
We used to get PC Format magazine.
He's given us an all
Disc on the front, full of spyware.
machine, but crucially, he's loosened the graphics card, so we get no picture on the monitor.
Easy fix.
But it's
Easy
incredibly
fix.
simple to fix. Once the card is pushed
Plug it
back
back
into
in.
place, it'll all work fine.
Joel says, wait, did I hear you right? You can subscribe for free using Prime?
Nurse Jenny
You
is
fucking
calling in
can.
Mike
Just hit the
Quigley, who's
subscribe
been
button. It'll talk
complained
you through it. It
about
doesn't
by
cost you a
computer
penny. There's
all
Stephen
round
with
the
a bloody
Midlands.
command.
Okay.
What a guy.
I'll see you in a few minutes. Bye. Bye.
Bye. Al and I take up front row seats in our secret HQ to watch Quigley.
So this is really B-Tech Road Traders, but this is an especially good episode. And whoever tweeted me this, I'm really sorry I forgot who it was, but thank you very much for doing so. I only watched part 2.
Yeah, business must be good.
So good that more than a dozen customers we've heard have had their computers taken away and not returned, or were unhappy with the state he left them in. Jenny's wearing a small camera in her jumper so we can get a close-up of his face.
Hi, Mick.
Boom.
Yeah, how you doing?
Cheers.
Right.
Thanks for coming out.
No problem.
Right, through here.
Leave B-Techs out of this tutorial. Hey, Van Weiler, I've got a B-Tech. In computing, in software development, pal. I'm allowed to joke when I've got one.
But it's not firing up at all, is it? It's not sending a signal to the monitor.
So, just to be sure, you have built this computer from scratch, so you know everything that's in it.
When we put it together, all the parts are in perfect working
Take
order.
a guess, what's he going to
The
do?
fault we engineered is very simple to fix. Well, as soon as he gets the side off,
I reckon
really
new hard
should
drive
spot it.
and new graphics card.
He is guilty of one thing, though.
Bum.
Dagenham cleavage.
And there's no excuse for that.
Hey, I can't laugh at
By
that. I'm
now,
not allowed
you
to
should have
because
popped
I
the
do
card
that all
back
the
in and
time.
said, you had absolutely no problem with that. I'm going to charge you for an hour's work.
It's a hell of a PC. It's quite a high specification.
I think he spotted that there's some performance parts in the machine.
You pimped it up.
We did. We pimped it up, yeah.
He's gonna nick. He's gonna nick a bit of that, isn't he? He's gonna nick
Yeah, just upstairs.
graphics
all right,
card.
no problem.
She doesn't know what she's on about, so he's gonna be like,
It's not going past the BIOS, which basically means it still having problems with the graphics.
Right.
"Yep,
I've narrowed it down to 2 things, well, possibly 3.
PCU."
The motherboard, the graphics card, or one of the sticks of RAM.
Right.
Is faulty.
You couldn't have missed it. It was so obvious.
Right, so why is he saying it could be one of 3 things?
Motherboard's not cheap, is it? Well, the graphics
he has
cards aren't at the
ulterior
moment.
motives.
What I'd need to do really would be to borrow the machine and get back to you tomorrow. Let you know once I've run the diagnostics on it.
He's gonna nick
what's
the parts
faulty
here.
and how much it's going to be.
He's taking that
Because
away.
at the
He
moment,
wants to do that in the
I'm
privacy.
absolutely stuck.
He sounds
Oh,
really
you little
convincing,
shit.
doesn't
If you want it doing for Wednesday, I'll need to know an answer by sort of 5 o'clock so I can call the suppliers and get the parts in for Wednesday morning. Okay.
He does look like Dark Side
Clearly
Phil.
got something in mind
Well
about
spotted.
replacing some parts. Now, when we put this computer together, all those parts were in full working order.
he? Nothing needs replacing.
Absolutely nothing.
So if it's too much, just tell me and I'll bring it back.
Yeah, that's very reasonable. Yeah.
Well, to be honest, that's
Come on
how
then,
I
guesses
operate,
in the
and as long
chat.
as you give people
What's his
a
quote going to be?
price.
Keep in mind, this is what, 15 years ago or so.
All right then, Mike.
I'm
thanks for
guessing
coming.
380 quid.
There goes our PC in the back of the
250, 699, 300, 450, a grand. Stephen 500, Charlie 350. So
morning, Nurse
we're
Jenny
ranging between
talking
3
to
and
you
700 in the chat. Let's find out.
It's Mike about your computer.
Oh, hi. I was just about to call you.
It's Mike Quigley with a diagnosis.
What exactly is wrong with it then now?
The graphics card on the machine has absolutely gone.
Cunt.
I don't know quite how you've done it or whether you've had any storms recently, but something's absolutely fried it.
What? That's absolute rubbish. There's nothing wrong with that graphics card.
So that's just a 24-carat lie.
It's a huge whopper.
There's one stick of RAM that's gone as well.
What do you mean it's gone? How's it gone?
It literally just doesn't work. It doesn't fire up. It doesn't do anything. So I would suggest that's gone at the same time.
RAM?
400
RAM's
quid-ish
the
here.
memory, which is a
He'll
very
overcharge
important
you.
part of the computer, but there's
What about the
absolutely nothing
motherboard?
wrong
Is that
with
fucked too, cunt?
So how much is it?
So your total cost is $328.
To charge 328 quid when there's no real fault there, it's
Plus
just
that.
criminal.
Didn't know Andrew built computers and that he knew Quentin
industry for him because, you know, if he's getting 300-400 quid every time.
Well, he's driving a very nice car.
His face is a bald man.
Coming up, Mike's back with our computer.
My dearest Bachi, half a year you come. Can you please do more Facebook group trolling? Yeah, I've just not had any ideas lately. You're the absolute king of it. Sending love to you and Mr. Happy. Thank you very much, Shredmaster. Yeah, I will get back to it at some point.
You ripped us off, okay? You ripped off 16 other
I had a hot
people.
streak over Christmas
It
and
looks worse if you don't say something. Just explain
my dad sold
yourself,
those Green
Mr.
Day
Graham.
posters. Darkside Phil asked for $100 per stream so he can put a shitty vest on, pass it on. I watched that documentary about him. I can't remember who made it, but one of the Down the Rabbit Hole ones. I think it was the same guy that did the Chris Chan ones.
Graphics card to be pushed back in, but repairman Mike
Fascinating,
Quigley
what a
says it'll
downfall.
cost £328 to fix. Al, the computer expert, and I are safely holed up.
Hang on with the Hales, Matt. This is a different show. We will do one more Rogue Traders before we go. You'll like this, though, at the end. I think I've got the right show.
Quick.
Get a move on, come on. Get the camera on, he's here.
Oh, fuck.
Is he at the door now?
I think she's a bit nervous because, you know, he's going to rip her off.
Oh, shit. God, my heart's racing now.
She's shitting it.
Don't be nervous. Just be normal. He doesn't suspect anything. It's fine. He's there now.
Just upstairs.
They've always got nice cars, haven't they?
How are you today? Okay?
Not too bad, thank you.
Good. You've been busy?
Do you know, I've not stopped for the last couple of weeks at all.
Oh, shit, it is Italy versus Spain in 10
Right, on
minutes.
further investigation, and don't panic, it's not going to cost you anything.
I'll do a quickie. I'll just do a clip or something. Because I want to watch that. I've got Italy in the sweepstakes.
Okay, so what I've done for you is I've swapped it for a new one, so that your new stuff doesn't get damaged. I've not charged you for it though.
Okay then,
because I didn't
alright,
mention
well,
it.
Wait, whoa.
Fault. Panic is not going to cost you anything.
How are you today? Okay?
He's nicked it. That means he's nicked it.
Good. You've been busy?
Do you know, I've not stopped for the last couple of weeks at all. Right, upon further investigation, and don't panic, it's not going to cost you anything, I found that the power supply was what had caused the fault.
Right.
Okay,
PSU,
so what I've done for
told
you is
ya.
I've swapped it for a new one, so that your new stuff doesn't get damaged. I've not charged you for it though.
Okay then,
because
alright,
I
well
didn't mention
that's...
it to you on the phone.
Is that true?
That's a load of rubbish.
There's a fault with the power supply.
That was another brand new part.
How long have you been doing computers? You look quite young to be.
1997 I started.
It does strike me, you know, that this is a huge growth area, isn't it, for unscrupulous traders? Because
While Bruce the Bulldog lays his fat
nobody
arse in
knows
the
what
corner
goes on
while listening
in
to
their
your
computers,
dulcet
and anyone
tones,
can
I'm
come
thinking
to
of
you and
cracking
say,
open a
well,
beer.
you know,
Cheers
there's a problem
to
with
you,
your
you beautiful man. Love your face, Mike,
Right, I'll
Kirsty,
just
and
go
Bruce.
and
Thank you
grab
very
your
much,
cash.
Mike. Cheers, mate.
328 on tip.
Send them all love to Kirsty and Bruce as well.
It's so easy, you know, a bit of chat, and, you know, he's got 300 quid in his pocket. I mean, which is pretty much pure
For
profit.
plugging a fucking graphics card back in as well. I'll be interested to see if he's changed any parts at all.
Really need to take a look.
He might have
Yeah,
nicked
let's
something
check
and
out
put
his
something worse in, but I don't think he's...
Right, so what's he done? Because all he had to do was to push
Find out.
the graphics card back in.
That's right, that's this bit here. What he's actually done is he's taken that graphics card that was in there, which was a perfectly good working graphics card, taken it out and replaced it with an inferior model.
So he's nicked the original?
Yep.
What a rotter.
Absolutely. It goes on as well. This power supply here, he's done exactly the same. There was a perfectly good working one in there, and he's replaced it with a cheaper one.
Right, so he's nicked the graphics card and the power supply.
And possibly the worst bit about it
Cunt
is that he's
in the
nicked
chat.
half
Cunt.
the memory. There's a big gap there where the other half of the memory used to be. He's just nicked.
Well, he's just nicked a stick of RAM.
All this stuff that he's nicked.
Oh, he's just fucking nicked one as well. He didn't even fucking replace it with a shitty one.
It's got literally half
Ugh.
the memory, and the graphics card is not as good a graphics card as the one that was originally in there. So it won't play games nearly as well as the old graphics card. You just won't be able to do as much with it.
So how much is the stuff that he's nicked worth?
Rotter's a great
I'd
word,
estimate
isn't it?
about
It is.
200
I agree.
Right, so
200
he's
quid's
charged
worth
us
of parts.
328 quid to nick 200 quid's worth of stuff.
That's exactly what he's done.
So we need to speak to this guy.
I think so.
Not as easy as you might
Just a
think, though,
common
because
criminal.
he gave us a false address. So we've set
Won't be able
up
to play
another
CS 1.6
location
with that.
on
Oh
his
man,
patch.
I need to do some Counter-Strike
Welcome to the
streams.
new
I'm
temporary
shite.
House of Horrors in
I
Derby
was a
City Centre.
little wanker. When I was, what, 15, 16,
With
I used
a
to be one of
locum
those cunts that
undercover
went
nurse.
around with an
Say hi
aimbot.
to Samantha.
Disgraceful behaviour. Got banned, obviously.
And
I
the
thought I was
exact
the
same
shit.
computer.
I thought I was a proper
wonder if you'll
fucking
recognise
Leet Zor hacker. Right, part 2. This is it. It's just a quick one. But this is where it gets fucking good. This is the part that I've seen.
There you go.
Fuck Pachiti,
Now,
I
I've had
agree.
problems with it crashing.
Yep.
And also having problems with it turning on now as well.
Keep in mind, he's not as good as Matt, alright.
I've seen this one
But
before,
what
haven't I?
happens is...
Yeah. Sure I have.
Oh, Mr. Quigley.
How you doing?
Hi. What's the problem, do you think?
I don't know.
You're quite a busy lad, aren't you? We've had trouble getting hold of you.
Don't sit down.
Do you recognise the computer?
Yes, I do recognise the computer.
So you're not having a problem?
Oh, he's gone.
Just talk to us, Mr. Quigley. Hold on a minute.
Excuse me.
You ripped
Block him!
us off.
Block him!
Okay. You
Put a door in front of him.
People. It looks worse if you don't say something. Just explain yourself, Mr. Quigley. Look, you're a bright lad, yeah? So why don't you go straight and earn a bit of respectable money instead of stealing? You nicked our graphics card, power supply, and half the memory. Mr. Quigley.
Mr. Quigley.
You've gone the wrong way. You're
Quiggles.
obviously having a problem with your memory, just like the one you gave us. I mean, you lied to us, and you took advantage of people who you think know nothing about computers.
Quigley, I agree, Patrick.
Excuse me.
Fucking
It makes you
Quigley.
look worse.
Yeah, he's got the door trick.
Aren't you just
In.
gonna
Nice.
No, excuse me. It looks really bad. Excuse me, thank you.
Maybe this guy pioneered it. I didn't think Metal Right was doing it back then.
Say something, anything.
Ready?
If this was a courtroom, you'd be found guilty. Bang, 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 oh dear. Oh dear.
Yes!
Do you want a bit of your car back? Do you want this bit back? Okay.
I'd appreciate it.
With all the money that you've ripped off from other people.
Hey!
Right, well, that was Mike Quigley.
That's
the
more
first
like it.
high-tech con man that we've ever had on House of Horrors, although I suppose it was only a matter of time. He's damaged his car, but then he has done a fair bit of damage to his victims' pockets. Hopefully, we will not see him anywhere near a computer on House of Horrors or anywhere else again.
Excellent. Fucking fantastic. Again, he's not Matt Allright, but what a fucking ending to that. Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. Right, we'll do one more quickie Rogue Traders, then I'm going to go and watch the game. Let's find a quickie, shall we? I don't think we've done used cars. No, I want to watch a newer one because they tend to be a little bit better, don't they? No, I'm not doing a Euros watch along. I don't know anything about it. It'd be embarrassing. I don't know anything about football. I enjoy watching it. Really, really enjoy watching it. I've loved the England games. Oh, a quickie with a cheesy. Yes, please. Anything for you, Matt. And Sind King, do they report them all? It really pisses me off they get off scot-free. I don't know. Sometimes they'll bring up that they have reported them. You would assume they would. But, I mean, keep in mind the exposure on TV is a pretty big punishment as well. Don't get me wrong, they should also face justice. But there's nothing better than a bit of BBC justice. Sind King, thank you very much. Oscar, that fella certainly got some karma. Very good. That's great. It's well done. Well done there. What we got? Tarmackers get high. I need to find. Let me stick it on relevance. Run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run. I can never tell. They all look the same, don't they? Have we done this one? Yeah, I think we've done this one. Yeah, we've done that one. Spoiler, he was a cunt. Stoned tarmackers.
Now, this is old school Rogue Traders.
Old school.
Exactly. These two tarmackers started well. Look at them getting stuck into the bushes. It's great.
Go on, pull it. Pull it like you're pulling a punter.
This is not much good. They've just pulled out the roots. They're not digging them out, and they've actually cut them off. They're not putting any weed killer down, so these roots are going to grow back very quickly and destroy the tarmac surface.
But actually, they were a hive of industry until they swapped some weed killer for some killer weed.
Huh? Have a fag and make a joint.
Oh, naughty. You can't beat a good bit of weed.
They're just gone, man.
Lads. I agree, Patrick. If he's pulling it like he's pulling his
I don't
plonker,
know, I smelt something. It's a bit
then his downstairs
strange,
must be a
like
mess.
wafting over. from the site. This is a crucial 20 minutes for the boys. Before it, they were in a rush. Now they're on a rush.
That man's straight.
He is hunted, isn't he?
Fucking head rush again.
Filled with their new, expanded consciousness, they experiment with crazy new tarmac techniques, which, to be quite frank, John doesn't appreciate.
Oh, this isn't much good. They're bringing the hardcore in already. They haven't removed all the earth. There should be tons of earth taken out and replaced by the hardcore, because that hardcore should provide a really solid foundation for the asphalt that goes down. This is no good.
Chill out, John. Don't have a cow.
Can't believe that. They're actually using the sand they took off the driveway earlier on. It's mixed up with earth, stones and all sorts of rubbish to make up a mortar.
I wonder if
John
it'll look
Man
good at
is
the
so
end.
square. Can't you see two guys trying to make asphalt groovy?
The for sale sign, good grief, using that to try and level those down. That's unbelievable.
Well, while John takes a chill pill,
Literally
the
like
tarmac arrives
cavemen
and
there.
The boys are suddenly looking forward to an early finish.
Should get this finished for you today, love.
Today?
Yeah.
Excellent. How long till it's okay to park on it?
Maybe just left it overnight.
Oh, tarmac's arrived. It looks as though they're spreading it far too thinly. A good quality material wouldn't be so spreadable as that. And look at the smoke coming off it, or steam or something. It looks as though it's got kerosene oil in it. And that helps them lay it. Certainly unsuitable for this job.
John,
I mean, they've done a really shite job there as well.
Of a recently baked flapjack.
Certainly does.
Why is that?
Well,
Give it a taste.
Shall we find out why? Dan?
I'd love a go on one of those. Oh, it's nothing of
Here
it.
is, we've got just
About an
over
inch.
an inch of asphalt. We've
To
got
be
a very,
honest,
very soft
if I
underlay
was that
there,
high, I couldn't
and
do
it's a
that.
very
Well,
soft material
I think that's a
that's
pretty
totally
decent
suitable
job
for the
given the
application.
circumstances. They need to give them a bit of a break.
Say unsuitable.
What's wrong with that? I think we've seen that before. I remember that bit. Right, we're going to watch a proper episode and then I'll fuck off and watch the rest of the game. Watch that one. I don't think we've seen this one.
We're ordering. Okay. Tony, but to see just
Back to front. Let's give it a go. Think matter, super late today. Job sucks. Fucking cunts. Hope all is well. How long did it take to lose that smell from last week? A couple of days, in fairness.
then it's a televised cake.
No shit, right? Despite the fact that I washed myself down, there was a fucking bean at the foot of my bed.
Unites us, covering us in marzipan meaning.
Love a bit of cake.
For who among us can't enjoy cake? Apart from some diabetics and celiacs. They have their own special cake.
Oh, it's a bit quiet, isn't it?
And the lactose intolerant. But this is no ordinary televised cake.
Yeah,
baking
bit of
competition,
Battenberg.
if such
Love a bit of
thing
Battenberg.
exists. No, this is more of a parody. It's a storytelling device to
Adam, I'm getting a new
introduce you to
job.
some
Can I
people
seriously
who
use you as a
can't bake
reference? Yeah, of
cake.
course you can, Pete.
Not because of dietary requirements,
Yeah, no bother.
but because they chose the wrong kitchen company.
Point of the
This
story.
is them. InDesign Limited of Barnet. And the person in charge of providing your design of an interior nature.
Do a watch along, you
Director
pedo.
Larissa
What?
Arnold.
Oh, the game, no.
Layla Curry hired Larissa to redo the kitchen in her bungalow, paying a deposit of £1,700, money she'd inherited after her mum died. This is the design Larissa
I'm almost
came up
hoping
with.
that
Looks pretty
Italy get
professional,
knocked
right?
out.
Small problem.
I sort of don't
when
want to
Layla's
win. I feel a
fitter
bit
took
bad
look,
if I won.
he
I don't know
realised
anything
it
about
couldn't actually
football.
be built this way.
I once got conned with some knockoff Mr.
No,
Kiplings. Then
that's
again, they
simply
were
can't move to
exceedingly
the
good
corner
fakes.
because it's a major move of the pipe and the
Well
maze
done.
to be able to move the kitchen to the side.
Over the next few months, Layla tried to get InDesign to either redesign the room or return her
Is
money.
the smell from
But
last
Larissa
year,
didn't
does
do
it linger
either,
worse?
meaning Layla now
I think
can't
it's lingered
afford
worse
to
personally. I
replace
saw
her
Andrew's
worn-out
stream
kitchen.
yesterday where he was
It was
saying
your
like,
mum's
oh, it
money.
smells alright in here. I don't think
What
it
would
does.
would
It
you
smells
think?
like someone's
She would be very
burnt soup
upset
in the microwave,
I sort
just
of, you know,
permanently. It's
described
quite
it funny
earthy
and
and
she was
coppery
always
as well.
very,
I think it's a
very
horrible smell, but
careful
other people
about
don't seem to be able to smell it as well as I do.
Thankfully, Layla hadn't already ripped out her old kitchen, but mum of two, Claudia Tavasoli, had.
She paid Larissa £4,000 up front and
Open
got
the window,
rid of her
Adam.
old
No, we've
units
opened the
ready for
window. The window's
delivery
been
of
open
her
every
new
day.
ones. Twice she had fitters ready to start work, and twice the
Who's got
kitchen
England
failed
in the
to arrive.
sweepstake?
We had to send them back home and
Sure.
then pay
It
them
might be
for the
Ross.
work
It might be
that
Ross.
They haven't done.
Without
I
any
can't remember. I was
kitchen
on the
units,
call. I should remember
Claudia's
that. No, I
family
don't
had to
remember.
exist on ready meals and do the washing up in the garden. Eventually, Larissa
I'm
did
kind of into
provide
Matt
some
now.
carcasses or cupboard backs.
Charisma, and he seems like a nice bloke. I feel like that goes quite a long way, right? As far as like you find him attractive. I don't think he's an unattractive man anyway.
Cabinet, the boiler cabinets, the depth was
No,
too
I think he's a
small.
good-looking
So
guy.
it didn't actually fit the
Didn't
boiler.
fit the boiler.
In all, Claudia spent 10 months chasing Larissa, but no joy.
The constant lies and promises that you're gonna get a new kitchen
Oh.
and then getting your hopes high, and then, you know, every time is another
And they killed my
disappointment.
horse. No, that's very
It's more
sad.
stressful than, you know.
That is stressful.
They just
Doing
take
without
the
a
money
kitchen.
and just run away.
Matt is a good
Claudia
presenter. I
took
agree,
in
Stephen.
Design to court. That didn't work either, because in total, Larissa now has 17 county court judgments against her and owes a staggering £60,000 to customers she's let down. How much of that has she actually paid back? Not one penny. A big no-no, and what we on Rogue Traders call the showstopper.
Is that coffee cake or a caramel?
So it's time to experience the InDesigned treatment ourselves. This is our stooge Louise.
there a way
She
that I can
pretends
flip
to
this
live alone
back?
in this West London
So we can
flat
watch it?
and that she wants to make her small kitchen seem a bit more spacious.
No,
It should be a bread and butter job. What will Larissa make of it?
Hello. Hi. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too.
Yeah, I think it was a coffee, Megan.
Yes, a few things that I want to move around.
Just a few.
I'd like to have a full-size sink with a draining board that way, here. Freezer and fridge stacked here.
She also asks for a cabinet around the boiler and says she wants to stop the cupboards
boiler,
blocking
that.
her window.
How did you want to end this? Do you want to try and get an angle?
Yeah, with a curve and a
Did anyone
shelf
see? Sorry, I'm just going to
thing.
pause it for a second. Did anyone see that video of the kitchen? What's it called? Weirdest kitchen entrance. This is so weird. Here's your room. Under the work surface. Sorry, it's very, very loud, isn't it? Isn't that nut? Imagine fucking making a cheese toastie. Some cunt comes in the back door. Isn't that weird? Sorry. My focus is now on the football. Thanks for coming back to us. Don't forget to rehome the cunt mug if you're streaming from the office. Not streaming from the office anymore. Oh, I will do. I'll bring it home. Good luck in the sweep. Forza Italia from everyone in Scotland. See you next Tuesday, smelly cunt. I hope you feel more yourself and get a better sleep soon. You did a grand job tonight. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I'm not really feeling especially great tonight, so thank you very much. Cheers for saying so. Enjoy the football.
A wine rack or something like that. Right.
Yeah, it should be the metaphorical piece of cake. For any kitchen designer worth their baking soda. And sure enough, the next day, Larissa sends us this graphic
Looks
of
beautiful.
what our new kitchen will look
Stunning.
like, telling us that if we find our own fitter, it'll cost £2,600. So we press the big red button marked Proceed. 12 days later, Larissa's back with a colleague, Tony Olive, who seems to be in charge of the ordering. Lou needs to pick out some colours, but before she does, she
He
asks why
looks
the
like a
InDesign
respectable
website
chap.
appears to have gone
He's not
down recently.
like a fucking potato like most of them.
To look at your website because I wanted to show a friend. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Will it still be in design?
For the moment it will be.
Right.
A couple of weeks down the line it'll be different.
Right.
Yes. So InDesigned is now LIK, London Independent Kitchen Design, not to be confused with anything that might sound similar, and run by Tony and not Larissa. Planning a break from the past, are we? No time to worry about that, though, because we have to choose work surfaces.
mocha bamboo.
Nice. And, of course, doors.
Yes. Yep, that's it.
I feel like it's
yeah.
not
And a
getting it
fitting
fitted
date
so
to be
much,
chosen.
but designing a kitchen, like at
Right.
some point, I won't have any money until, well, hopefully next year or
Lou's
year
told
after.
she'll have to
I want
put
to
down
get
a
the
50%
bathroom
deposit for the
done,
kitchen,
and I'm
and
buzzing
the
about it. I think that's
Lou
quite a fun thing
excited about
to
the prospect of getting her kitchen in just a couple of
do,
weeks.
not the fitting again.
No worries.
Yeah, the subtitles are hard, aren't they? I'm trying to figure them out as I go.
6 days later, Larissa sends Lou an invoice. And whilst it still says in design...
Do you prefer 3 lines or
that's
World of
just
Motion?
about
3 lines.
all it
I
says.
genuinely think 3
Very
lines is one of the
little
best songs
detail
ever
about
written.
precisely what we're ordering.
Watching a live
According to
version the other
expert
day.
witness,
I think it's a
kitchen
beautiful
designer
song.
Jerry Ponder, a half-baked invoice doesn't cut the mustard. That is a mixed metaphor, though. We need to sort that out.
The invoice doesn't link to the visuals in any way. There's no breakdown of the different components. There's no breakdown of the pricing. I don't think it's right to sell a kitchen without those sort of details.
Would you order a kitchen, put a deposit down based on the information we've got here?
I wouldn't personally.
Yeah, but Jerry, that's not the way the programme works. We need to see what Tony and Larissa can cook up. So Louise transfers across the 50% deposit of £1,300. Now we just need to sit back, relax and wait for the pinger to go off. Ooh, it's starting to smell nice. Yes, the sands of time are slipping through.
Hey, I don't know, you may as well stay on, it's all over.
of
Spain
time.
3-0 already.
And Tony and Larissa are
Fuck off.
facing their first technical challenge. Will they rise to it? Or will our dreams of a
0-0,
new
good.
kitchen be left with
Tosser.
a distinctly soggy bottom? Find out in a bit.
I'd love to stay on to. Don't get me wrong.
Back to Tony and Larissa of InDesigned Kitchens of Barnet now, not to be confused
Already hit the
with other
post.
companies.
It's you're on top.
David Cameron, beware. The evidence suggests this isn't the kitchen company to pick if you're looking to give your cabinets a reshuffle.
Good line.
Our
Great
stooge
song.
Louise has agreed to give Larissa
Is this
Arnold
Jonah
of
Louis?
InDesigned Barnet
Always in the kitchen at
£2,600
parties.
for a new kitchen.
Excellent
She's paid
song.
half up front and after a delay for InDesigned surveyor to measure up and leave us this
It
drawing.
is Jonah Louis,
She
isn't it?
finally gets a delivery date. Stick it on the
Stop the
calendar.
cavalry
Lou.
guy.
It's Wednesday the 8th of October, a full 5 weeks since she paid her deposit, despite the claim the lead time was only 1 to 2 weeks. But we're not going to worry because Louise's kitchen should now only be touching distance away. Think of all the things you
Another
can
great
bake,
Christmas
Lou.
song, which
Red
apparently,
velvet cupcakes,
I think I mentioned this
Battenberg,
before, wasn't even
whatever
meant
that
to
thing
be a
was.
Christmas song, and he only added the line, the line about Christmas.
With a delivery date in place,
To make a few extra
Larissa's
quid.
colleague
Get it out
or
at Christmas
boss,
time.
Tony
Worked.
Olive asked for the remaining £1,300.
Hey, Mr. Churchill,
This time he
come
tells us to
away
pay it to
from
another
that one.
company of his, Sumar Supplies.
Wish I was at
Lou
home
does as
for
she's asked.
Christmas. Bum, bum,
No
bum,
sooner have we
bum,
handed over
bum.
our cash than the delivery
Sorry, I'm not paying
is
attention.
called off. The day before our kitchen's meant to turn up, Tony texts to say there's a problem with the manufacturer. Lou must be worried.
I'm just a little bit worried.
Thought so.
Shall we? Well, you sent me a text saying the kitchen.
I did. I thought they could do it this week. I pressurised them, but they said they couldn't. As much as I pleaded, it fell on deaf ears, I'm afraid.
Don't forget,
I'm
as
sure
far
he
as Tony is
pleaded.
concerned, Louise has now ripped out her old kitchen and hired a kitchen fitter, who presumably she'll have to pay. Tony assures us the kitchen will be with us the following week.
Definitely Tuesday, and I might probably come home myself with the car as well to get in there and to get it in.
Okay, 7 days on, we've brought in expert fitter Jeff Jameson to check we get all the bits we need to build our new kitchen. Been a long time coming, but the components really are being delivered.
Way, here we go.
Are you able to help take it upstairs?
Curbside delivery.
Curbside delivery. Oh, right, okay.
Hey, brilliant, thank you. Despite his promise of coming around to help get it all in, there's no sign of Tony. Not willing to leave Lou on her own with a half-ton pallet of kitchen bits to lug upstairs, Team Road Traders kicks into action.
Macho man.
Bend at the knees, boys, that's the key. You can't beat the smell of a new kitchen, fresh out the box. Really?
I don't know how you went to make a curved unit out of that.
Hang on.
That wouldn't cover the side of the carcass. Absolutely no good at all.
It soon transpires there's something very badly wrong.
Is that normal?
No.
In fact, there's a lot of things wrong.
That's it, isn't it?
The units that are meant to go round the boiler and the fridge and freezer are not deep enough. They won't fit, just like Claudia's, funnily enough. The corner unit isn't curved, it's the wrong colour.
Bit of iPlayer.
The decor panels that go on the side of the cupboards are not long enough. What else?
The missing stuff.
Oh yeah, we were promised everything would come at once, but we're missing the worktops, the sink and taps, door handles, plinths, pelmets,
Quite
and
important
cornices.
stuff, that.
And that's not even the worst bit. The icing on the cake is that the doors are all the wrong colour. We ordered muscle oak. We've got Dakar oak. That is different. It really is.
Fucking hate Dakar oak. Don't get me started on Dakar oak.
Mainly because half the order hasn't turned up. You could start work because we've got some carcasses, but you don't know when the other stuff's going to turn up.
Time to ring Tony.
Hey Adam, sorry I'm late for the stream. Happy 14th anniversary to everyone. Big love from Dublin. Thank you so much. Cheers for 14 months, Alex.
I need to talk to her. I can't give you an answer one way or the other at the moment.
Right, it's her fault, is it? Right. Anyway, the next day the worktops arrive. Surely nothing can go wrong with them. Worktops.
The two on top. Okay. No, that's not the colour I was expecting.
Not again. Lou requested mocha bamboo worktops, not walnut-coloured ones. Who ordered those?
Probably these guys here made the order, Tony or...
Tony was the one who Lou went through the samples with. Do you remember?
Mocha bamboo.
Mocha bamboo. There you go. How did he get that wrong? Lou refuses to accept the worktops and sends them back. Later that day, Tony turns up to inspect what's been delivered. Do you remember he told us this on the phone?
I just ordered what I was told to order.
Now that the wrong parts have turned up, he's eager to shift the blame.
I haven't actually seen the order myself at all. I don't know who's ordered this. It just come into the warehouse.
You wrote the fucking order down,
It's an
Tony!
extraordinary coincidence, then, that the word Tony was written on the
Tony!
delivery sheet of the worktops, and Tony's surname, Olive, was printed on the labels of all the other components. Either way, he's got to take some
Always imagined
responsibility.
Macho Man would be
He
Andrew's
and
entrance
Larissa
music in
told us
wrestling.
he's the new boss, remember?
I can see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, have you taken over, or...?
No, I'm just running the jobs that Larissa had ongoing when she decided to close the company.
Yeah, okay. Tony agrees to take the wrong coloured doors away, but not the wrong sized units.
I'm not going to take away all these panels on my own today.
I thought you got someone with you.
I have, but I can't. I've got stuff on the vehicle as well.
Right.
I can't take all of it today with me.
And yet,
Just
a
leave
peek
her in
in
the
the back
lounge.
of his van shows that he probably could. We're really starting to wonder if Tony's being completely straight with us. Tony walks out the door, and despite several calls and emails, it's the last we ever hear from him. Now, they say the proof of the pudding is in the eating. I'm not quite sure how that applies.
Are they going to
here,
make the
but to
actual
see just
kitchen?
how bad our £3,000 kitchen is, we do need to
Fucking
build
hell,
the thing.
that looks like...
Here it is. Jerry Ponder.
It's not even nice
Give us
stuff,
your
is it?
best
That looks
bits.
like IKEA.
Well, this unit was designed to house a
Like
fridge and a
cheapy
freezer.
IKEA stuff.
It would be impossible to fit both of the appliances.
Jerry, you're not using your imagination.
Right.
All you just do, take the freezer compartment and you put it there.
Yes. This unit is completely wrong. It was designed as an open shelf unit, which would normally...
How much they
have a nice
charge?
curve on the end of
2,600
it.
for that?
It's completely unfit for purpose.
The cooker looks nice,
Here's
at least.
the boiler, in its,
Well,
and here's the cupboard
Yes.
to house the boiler, shall we?
yes, well, we could try, but I'm afraid that simply isn't going to work. It's the wrong height, the wrong depth.
That's just going to poke out.
Yep. Oh dear. And there goes the boiler.
And I am not gas safe registered.
It's an appalling example of poor customer care and poor project management. People dream about having a new kitchen, and if this is what they're left with, nothing usable, it would be absolutely devastating.
Devastating indeed. It's nearly
Fuck
time
him up,
for
man.
me to
Come on.
catch up with Tony and Larissa. To do that, we've invited them round.
Hi, Adam.
to
Big
ours
fan. Hope
for
you're
a bit
not
of a
smelly
do.
anymore.
We've even rustled up a special cake.
I'm
to
not
mark the
smelly anymore.
occasion.
Thank you for
And if you
for
think
asking.
this one is big, you've seen nothing yet. The invites are in the post. RSVP.
Oh, please say they're putting Matt all right in a big cake. Oh, it's Anne!
Back to InDesigned Barnet, or London Independent Kitchen Design, LIC, as they are now calling it. They've taken £2,600
Glad to hear you're
from
not smelly
our
anymore.
studios
Thank you very much.
kitchen,
Cheers
but
for 4 months.
All we've got are the
Thank you,
guts of the
Seismic Mond.
cupboards, some of which don't even fit. And that means it's time for them to get their just desserts.
Why did they
Yes, we've
cancel
come up
Rogue
with a
Traders? I
genuine
don't know. Is
showstopper
Watch
this
Dogs
time,
still on?
and
Is
they've
it
got the
pulled from that as
consistency
well?
just right.
Oh, please say
Tony and
that's Matt
Larissa
in
are
there.
en route to this house, thinking they're about to seal a deal to sell a high-end big money kitchen to our new stooges Alex and Nick, who are really enjoying themselves. InDesign have stopped taking lose calls, but it does seem they're more than happy to talk to anyone offering new, lucrative business.
Yeah. It does feel like Tony and Larissa are in the process of reinventing InDesign as LIK. And that means maybe they're going to carry on letting people down, giving them half a kitchen, but keeping all the money. We can't allow that to happen.
Get in the fucking
They need
cake.
to understand
Get in the cake.
scale of the problem that
Get
they're
in the
creating.
cake.
We do love cake.
Come on. Get it in the
I'll
cake.
only burst free from our sugary, carb-laden den when our stooges utter the name of the patron saint of baking herself.
He's on the toilet.
Mary Berry. Time's almost up, bakers. Tony and Larissa are here.
No bother, Pete. I'll sort that out for you, mate. I'll let you know if I get one.
Tony.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
We're having a party. I love cake, so I think it's.
Very nice.
I think it's a cake that Mary Berry would be proud of.
Is that the line? Boom!
Hello, Tony. How you doing? Matt, all right. BBC Rogue Traders. How you doing? Nice to meet you. Hello, Liz. How are you? Good to see you. Do you think possibly when you've got £60,000 of outstanding county court judgments, it's time to give up selling kitchens or trying to sell kitchens to people? We've witnessed your attempt to sell us a kitchen, which resulted in something that we couldn't use at all. It was
She's got a bag.
incomplete.
She knows the
It
score.
didn't
She
fit
wants
the
out of there.
space that we had, Tony, and we are still waiting for the
Tony gonna
parts
stick
that
around?
You said you would deliver to us 3 weeks later, and you stopped talking to us.
Walk of
about
shame.
Who's that? Talking about Louise, and she was in Acton. So we now have carcasses that we can't use. We have no doors, we have no work surfaces, we have no handles, we have no plinths, we have no cornices, and the carcasses that you gave us don't actually fit the kitchen that we've got. We've given you the money, you've got the money, and we haven't got a kitchen we can use. This is a story which is consistent with
He's frozen.
customers that we've spoken to from InDesign.
He's turning off and on
kitchens,
again.
which, as you
He's not
told us,
moving. Matt, is he
are
right?
trading as LIK, and of which you are in charge. You've told us that. So
He's gone.
at that stage, do you think that perhaps this is the wrong industry for you? This is the wrong industry for Larissa? That is a beautiful car. Is that what happens when people pay you for kitchens, but you don't actually have
In the
to
door.
deliver
In the
to
door.
those
In the door.
people?
He's doing it.
You don't actually have to deliver to those people kitchens they can
Nice.
use. Instead, I'm not actually. I'm fine just where I am because you're not giving me any answers about why you think you can get away with taking money from people without giving them kitchens they can use. I take it your kitchen currently works, does it? You're not having any problems, Tony, currently using your kitchen to possibly feed your family or look after
Listen,
them
Matt,
rather
actually,
than
I'm
leaving
signing
people
on, mate.
Larissa,
That wasn't me. I don't even work.
For 10 months without a kitchen. Does this feel uncomfortable? I'm just wondering. Is it as uncomfortable as not having a
Larissa.
kitchen you can use for months on end? Could we have a refund, please, of the money that we spent with you? Could you also start paying off the £60,000 in county court judgments which you still owe, which are still outstanding to people that your
He's
company,
dead!
Larissa,
Matt, he's
InDesign
collapsed.
Kitchens.
Yes, straight in the
Could
door.
you start paying those
Nah,
people
stay
back,
there.
Tony? Could we start getting some money back? Maybe one way you could start doing that is getting a little bit of a cashback on the car. You know, I don't know if this was bought for cash or whether this is some kind of lease deal. But I think maybe that would be one way to start, paying back the people to whom you owe tens of thousands of pounds in CCJs
And that's before we even get to how much you could owe for the kitchens themselves.
They should block off the drive so they can't get out.
Beautiful car. So that is Tony Olive and Larissa, now trading as...
I feel like
LIK.
Larissa got off pretty easy there. She's in on the whole deal too. Maybe
Realising,
Tony's
I
the big
think,
boy
that they
boss.
may have cut themselves a larger slice.
Feel bad for Tony and
than they
Larissa.
should
Clearly
have.
wasn't them. I heard they were abroad the whole time this episode was filmed. That was
Larissa
scandalous.
has told us she accepts her responsibilities as a failed director and she will never be
she
a
is a director.
director again. She says
Wow.
she's working to pay back customers. We hope, Larissa, that includes us. Anytime. She says she thinks
Cracking
our
photo of
investigation
her.
is incorrect.
Beautiful.
That most of the problems were caused by the
They had
liquidation
way
of
better
one of her
photos.
suppliers. Larissa stresses she and Tony have never been business partners. He denies any responsibility. He was just helping out his friend Larissa. When the business ran
Like he's been caught on the toilet when someone's opened the door.
Tony also points out his own business has run for 35 years without complaint. Well, that is history. In the here and now, there's plenty to complain about. So, here they are, side by
That
side.
fucking
Tony
photo of
Larissa.
Tony literally looks like one of Jim Henson's Muppets there, doesn't he? Tony is on the benefits for his narcolepsy. He doesn't even work. Right, that's your lot. Oh! What's the expression? You can't teach an old dog new tricks. Obviously, that was going to happen. Had to do it. Had to do it. I wanted, we got this fancy green screen, but it's all bullshit, isn't it? Things are still gonna every fucking time indeed. Scodares, a whole stream of just watching the show has been amazing. One of my favourite streams ever. Hope to be able to watch again soon. Have a great night, Adam. Big love to you, my friend. Hope you feel better soon. Thank you, Stephen. I hope everything is great with you. It's been lovely to catch up with all of you. Good to be back. I will see you again same time next week. There's the dog. Maybe we'll name him next week. He's a very, very proud boy, as you can see. I'm Robot Man every fucking week. Great show tonight, Jimmy Wright. Cheers. I've enjoyed this as well. I've enjoyed myself. Thank you very, very much. Much appreciated. I can't be asked for the raid or anything. I'm going to go make myself some dinner and watch the game. So, hope you enjoy your evening, whatever you end up doing. Steve, thank you for the bits again, Stephen. Thank you. Have my last bits. Bless you all. I love you, and I will see you again same time next week. In fact, I'll see you next Tuesday. Say the thing in the chat. Say cunt. So just write cunt in the chat. Just call me a cunt in the. Just say cunt on the. Yeah, there you go. Sweet. All the best. See you when I see you. Cunt.